think Dungeons and Dragons. This is our Dungeon Master Eric. And we're going to be doing a campaign called Desert Tomb. Is that correct?
Yes.
So do you want to kind of explain a little bit about the whole thing that we're going to do?
So in general, D&D is a role-playing game. It's a very free-form type of game. I have the role of the Dungeon Master, so I'll be telling a story. I'll be taking our adventurers through a story. And they're going to be the actors in the story. It's a very video game in that sense.
Yeah.
And so each of the players has selected their character. They each have different roles. We have a paladin, a ranger, a druid, and other roles, and they'll be introducing themselves
shortly.
Cool. Yeah.
So where do we start?
Where do we start?
Yeah.
Alright.
The floor is yours.
The floor is mine. Okay.
Good luck, guys. Some of you are going to die. Probably. That's all right.
Yeah, probably. I'm used to it.
So enjoy.
So, before we begin, do we have a name for our adventuring party?
No.
No.
No?
Because some of us don't.
We don't know each other. We don't know everyone yet.
Okay. We don't need a name. We'll just call ourselves
The
Defaults.
Doodlebops.
Defaults.
Defaults.
Default?
Defaults.
Default name, default party.
Do we want to introduce ourselves before we get started?
Sure. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Sure, you want to start with me? Or?
Yeah, we'll start on the left side.
I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
I'm Grizz.
Hi, I'm Maggie, also known as Starrykosmik. People will probably refer to me as Starry because there's another Maggie somewhere behind this magical curtain that you can't see.
I am Ben.
I'm X.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Marcus.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Damn it, Chris.
So, our band of adventurers has been together for a little while, some of them. Some of the members are a little newer. But right now, they have been hired by an individual to embark on a journey through the desert to the desert city of Bilau Bani, the ruby of the desert. From our adventurers' stay in the dwarven city of Rockhope, the capital city of the mountain homes, the home of the dwarves. You've heard stories of the dwarves who would pack their bags and leave for the ruby to strike it rich in the marketplace. Your destination lies deep in the burning Scar Desert, bordered on the east by the dwarven mountain homes, and on the west by the human cities that lie on the coast of the scalding sea. The treacherous trip between them means that all trade caravans must make their way through in order to reach the Bilau Bani Bazaar. The trip through the desert means keeping large amounts of food and water on hand. A burst water skin is just as deadly as the roaming earth elementals and gangs of bandits that litter the path there. As an adventuring group, you've chosen to take on work from a gnomish gem cutter by the name of Smeed in escorting him on his way. He's promised to pay you very well. Right now, you are standing at the stable of Rockhope, near the mouth of a cave at the bottom of the mountain homes. It's very early morning, the sun has not risen yet. The team, you guys, are standing by a cart loaded to the brim with supplies, as well as a full caravan of camels, 3 of which are loaded high with food. A small, bald gnome, yes, walks up to you. Well, why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves? It's going to be a long trip, and we're going to have to get along for a long time with no company besides each other. I guess I'll start. My name's Smeed. I'm a gem cutter. I was born and raised inside the mountain homes here. Just recently moved to the city of Rockhope. But I'm really hoping to strike it rich in the gem of the desert, the ruby of the desert. Yes?
I have a question. Do you know Captain Hook by any chance?
That would be Smee.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a sponsor. So I've spent the past 20 years working to perfect my art.
I thought you said Smee.
And I'm confident this is the right move, and that's where all you come in. So why don't we start introducing ourselves here?
Name's Hawkcock. Used to be a captain. Don't prefer that title anymore. I'm a ranger. Have a weakness for drink, but got a good heart deep down.
I'm Sir Regal Eagle. And, I've been hanging out with Hawkcock for a while now. We both enjoy a stiff drink, so that's where we get along pretty well. And I was raised by wolves. So I sometimes tend to go a little nuts, but happens from time to time.
With a big flourish of my cape, I say, "Hello, my name is Bardi Magilu Bardwin the 33rd. It's a pleasure to meet you all." Get it?
What was it? Bardi
Magilu Bardwin the 33rd.
I will call you Bardi.
Please do.
Okay. My name is Papsmear. I am.
You want to repeat that?
Did everyone get that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't quite catch
I
it.
I couldn't quite hear it.
I'm Papsmear. I am a very handsome, young, dashing, gambling-addicted rogue, and you probably extrapolate a lot of things from there.
We're very
It's a
proud
strong
of you.
name.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm a cleric. My name is Erectilus Defunctus.
Oh my god. All the names?
I come from. I took a life of seclusion when I was with my religious order.
I thought I'd have the best
And-
name, but everyone be.
Now I go to spread the gifts of my God with the world. And since I've returned to the world from a life of seclusion, I enjoy the delights of it a little too much.
My name's not as fancy as anyone else. I met an old
What's the city
druid
called?
named Jane. Super hard to remember.
Boo. I mean, you sound wonderful.
Shut up, Marty. Who asked you?
Oh.
Oh shit.
And that is all.
Yeah, I like to protect
Sounds
people
famous,
who do not
man.
protect themselves. And I like to live by the motto that people deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. So
You might
keep
want to
PG
acquire
there.
some
I am
Psychedelic.
Craig the Dragon.
Boo.
desert.
I was raised by my father in the middle of nowhere who taught me the ways of Talos.
Ooh.
And
My guy says
after he
vices.
died from
So you like
a
to have
wild
a name?
animal, I went on my way to explore the world.
It's good to meet you. Nice. Craig.
So, guys down there, just so you remember, your mic is all the way over here.
So yes,
yeah.
So you gotta really yell
And be
more.
quiet on that
Project.
side, too.
Fine.
My name is
Quiet.
Domino's Delivers. I'm not dwarf. Extremely religious. And I'm above all of you.
Oh.
Excuse me,
Say
Domino's.
no.
Domino's.
Place.
Is that the name of your dad? Does he deliver?
I think he goes by Dom actually.
Oh, okay, all right, Dom.
It's like a nickname.
No. My God's name is Papa John. What's so funny? That's my God you're laughing about.
No, reconsider
All
that.
right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I meant no disrespect. I meant no disrespect, Dom. I'm sorry.
All right. So we have Dom. We have Craig, Jane, Erectilus
Defunctus.
Defunctus. Okay.
I think you can go by Eric,
We have
right?
Papsmear,
Eric, yeah.
Bardi,
Bardi.
Bardi
Not Barney.
With a
Bardi.
D or
With
T?
a D.
with a D.
Yeah, I'm definitely calling you
Bardi. All right. And we have Sir Regal Eagle and Hawk.
Cap.
Captain.
Technically, it's captain.
Captain. Okay, I'll call you Captain.
No.
Can I call you cock?
No, please don't.
All right.
Pop rock.
Wait,
Whatever
not
you
the
say,
cock?
Hawk.
Hot cock.
Good thing.
Is that cock for short?
I already spoke to Sir Regal Eagle about your payment. The standard rate for mercenaries these days it's pretty low with all the adventurers coming and going.
Will you tell everyone about us, though?
I remember no talk. I mean, you know, we're in a town, so I've been to a bar or two, but
All right. Well, standard pay is pretty low, but I'm gonna bump you a little bit because I really need this to go well. That's why I'm hiring all of you. There's a lot of expensive equipment in this cart, and I need you guys to protect it. So I'm going to give you half of the payment now, beforehand, and half when we arrive.
Sweet.
So from
Paid if we don't.
the loaded card, Smeed, the gnome, pulls out the sack, big old sack full of gold, and hands it off to Sir Regal Eagle, who's standing closest.
Oh.
Inside the sack is 1,006 gold.
Oh,
Nice.
that is very specific.
Oh, that is very specific. Yeah.
I
Go
keep
work
very
for a
specific
dime
books.
under 7.
Okay, and this is for
Sorry.
all of us, yeah?
It's a small fortune, but I'm not going to risk this head out on that road. Well, no
So
more
it
dilly
was
dallying.
given to me, so I'll hold on to it for us, guys.
Wait, what's head?
Are we all ready to go?
Wait, are we splitting the
We'll do it later.
We'll take care of it later. Don't
We
worry
have
about
a
it.
long time.
Don't worry about it,
Jane. The projected time is about 40 odd days in the desert. So
40 days and 40 nights.
Wow.
wow.
Oh, you're gonna have to extend it because.
All right. So mounting up on your camels. Yes, camels. You'll be traveling through the desert.
Nice.
And you need
Horses
Uh,
are
and-
nicer.
you need an animal that can take
Oh,
you
wait.
40
I
days
just
through
wanted
the
to just
desert
go to,
with very little
go
water.
to a dashboard.
I want to take the sexiest camel.
I'll let you make that decision.
Okay.
Please don't have sex with the camel.
No, a camel humpy.
What do you take me for?
A camel humpy has got me
A
for
road.
a while.
So, as you set off from Rockhope, the days start with the sun rising over the mountain homes and blaring oppressively for the full day, and ends when it falls behind the horizon, straight in front of you. The glaring desert sands reflect bright sunlight into your eyes, and riding on camelback is exhausting in its own right. When you turn around, the mountain homes barely seem to get smaller, dominating the eastern horizon, as your caravan slowly makes its way through the burning Scar Desert.
Gross.
Cool. So there you guys
It is pretty gross.
When you breathe, you feel fire in your nostrils and your throats dry out instantly. But you need to save your water. You know. Ration your food, save your water. It's going to be a long trip. The nights are equally grueling. Heavy winds pelt your tents all through the night. You get barely any rest. Yeah, the first few nights, but eventually you get used to it. After 5 full weeks of traveling,
Holy
bit of a
Jesus.
time skip. You've gotten to know each other quite a bit. Very intimate. The scenery changes. And Smeed speaks up. The Sand Oasis. This is what I hired you for. In front of you, there's a small dip that leads to just a sea of sand dunes that stretch from the northern to the southern horizon. The Sand Oasis is a giant pit of sand dunes that stretches 200 miles in diameter. It's giant.
And what are we doing out here?
We won't be seeing any green as we pass through. It's just sand. Your feet are going to sink into the sand, so stay on your camel as much as possible. Don't go walking. This is also where we might run into trouble.
What happens if we push someone off of their camel?
They're going to have to struggle to get out of the sand.
So it's like quicksandus.
Pretty much.
That sounds
Good to
I'm
know.
spec for mounted
In
combat.
case I accidentally
What's that?
Yes, I don't spec for mounted combat.
Have you?
What?
Have you spectrum out of combat?
Am I? No.
I don't think so. As you make your way into the oasis, you see that the horizon disappears behind the dunes as the caravan moves through them.
Which one?
As a result, you can't see much further than 100 feet in any direction.
Really no.
And climbing on top of dunes doesn't extend your view much further.
So I take it I can't play my bagpipes right now.
You're right.
You're allowed to play your bagpipes.
But can I?
Physically.
Probably not.
It's very exhausting. You're living on dried fruit and meat.
I pick up my
At this
loot.
You have that proficiency? But do you have the proficiency?
No, that's like.
Tell me.
You do.
Boom, I pick up my loot. Pass this
You
on.
pick at your loot and pass the time. What do you sing to the group?
He's a terrible
Yeah, give
singer, I'm
us a
better.
little tune.
Oh shit.
Same country road.
No, I sing "Welcome to the Jungle" by AC/DC.
We're not in the jungle though.
Yeah, I know, that's the point. Yeah, just to kind of give everyone, you know, in the good spirits of a totally different place.
I played
the jungle!
You're gonna die!
Yeah.
Traveling through the desert is terrible, but Smeed knows his way with a camel, so he's able to guide you pretty securely. He knows how to care for them. That wasn't meant to be innuendo.
It wasn't until you said it wasn't.
Remember, I got the sexiest one.
Smee sold himself out.
Please stop trying to fuck the camera.
Sorry, my head just goes in. So, as you're traveling through the sands, they shift and move. You see mirages before you. You starve for water. You need something to keep you going.
I say we killed the bard and drink the blood for water.
You're definitely allowed to try.
I don't think we should do that.
That seems like a bad idea.
Wait,
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea. Let's hold on.
No.
Let's hold off on cannibalism.
No, he's a gnome.
No.
Smee's a gnome.
So, on the third day of traveling through this desert,
I'm just going to use one of my cantrips.
on the third day of traveling through these dunes, you climb up to a higher peak, and off in the distance in front of you, you see something moving under the ground.
Is it as beautiful as I am?
It's more, but it's
sand moving in the ground.
It's sand moving. It's like.
But is it beautiful sand?
It's sand.
Is it graceful?
Do you like?
It's terrifying.
It's yes.
Okay.
It's fucking scary.
I mean, it's
my
like
God.
glittery sand flying through the breeze. Something
Any
like
sand
that.
looks like the sand we've seen.
We're probably gonna die.
Before.
Something like that.
Just want to go get drunk. That sounds kind of insane.
I
No, we
don't
haven't
trust
had
that.
a cold
Do we have anyone
ale
who
in
can
5 weeks.
tell what that is?
What is it?
What?
But
Can I do
something,
kill for a
something moving
game of
in the distance.
Can I do a perception? Or, yeah, perception check.
Yeah,
Gold
perception. I
wine.
can roll perception.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, we're
Oh no, maybe did we bring cards?
Someone's rolling perception.
I'm rolling perception. Okay, so that's 14.
14.
Are we all rolling?
Oh, I'm
Everyone
good.
roll perception.
Let's see.
Oh, so we all roll it?
That is
On a d20?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
D20 and add your perception.
I got a 23.
23? I believe it's your wisdom.
I got a 5.
It's a Wisma.
13.
Okay.
Natural one.
You got next.
A natural 1? Alright. You get sand in your eyes.
Eric, 19.
Wow.
23.
With the modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Wow.
23.
Okay.
No, we got 22.
So, you three see that there are some rocks moving underneath the sand, shifting and blowing the sand up.
It's a Pokemon.
But they're keeping in one area. They're staying in that one area.
Can I detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock snake.
The range on that is 60 feet, right?
Could you do like a nature intelligence check?
It's 30 feet. The thing that is in front of you is about 1,000 feet ahead.
Ouch. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. But I'm gonna do a nature. Can I do a nature intelligence?
Go ahead.
Nature intelligence.
18.
Okay. So you know that there are some creatures that roam out in these deserts, but not many living things, since not many living things are going to survive out in the desert. You've heard of bands of bandits out here, but you also know that there are elementals that gather out here.
Alright.
Sand elemental, earth elemental.
And nobody attack it.
Golden heart golems are like beings that can embody certain elements like fire, water, tequila, earth.
What does that mean?
So everyone in the party.
Drink you.
Do you tell everyone in the party?
Yeah, I definitely tell everyone in the party that.
All right.
All that info you just said. Hey guys, listen to that.
Can we make a wide berth?
What was it?
What's that?
What was it?
We're thinking it's an elemental.
Yeah, I think
A rock
I believe
elemental?
it's a rock elemental. That's what my gut's telling me.
So
They
should we
roam out here.
Should we handle it? Should we avoid it?
How about we just walk around
Well,
it?
Well, it looks like it's coming
we don't-
towards us.
We don't have that
Oh.
much food and water.
But if we fight it, there's a chance that we could
Can
die.
anybody
Wait,
create
wait, wait,
water?
wait, wait.
I don't think if anyone could create water, we should have figured that out a long time ago. I don't think so.
I mean, if someone wants to get closer, you know what?
Is it coming towards us?
No. It's just down.
over there.
There's something moving under there and it's staying in that area.
Oh well, let's just not go that way, guys. Let's just go around.
Is it
go that way?
It's right in the path.
We need to
Oh,
go
it's
that
right
way.
in the middle of the path, though.
Shit.
So,
but
how
there's
okay,
not an
okay.
area around that we could like slightly like walk away from the area it's going?
we can do that, but
It's gonna add some
we
days.
really need to make our way. We can't carry more food than
Well,
the
maybe.
days.
Do you think if
Speed,
we
it
just
sounds
hang
like
out
you
here?
need us to go through this.
I mean,
That's what he hired us for.
No,
I'll give
he
you-
hired us to get him from point A to point B. He did not hire us to necessarily fight a monster we might not
Okay.
have.
But we only
Okay.
get from point A to B if we go through, otherwise we'll start.
I don't
Not
have
necessarily.
much more money
Yes.
to give you.
Alright, hey Eric, I use my prime. I want to use my primeval awareness to kind of check in on this creature.
Prime evil awareness.
Yep, it says for
About
1 minute you can sense a presence within 1 mile of the following creatures: aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay. So you choose to do that?
Yes.
You sense 2 presences off in that direction.
No.
Damn. All right.
Off in that same direction.
Yes.
Do you want to share that?
So
Do you ask me if I want to share with the group?
If you share it with the
you're
group.
in character.
Yeah,
In
okay.
character, you would tell us as the group what you
Alright.
sense.
Group, I sense. I sense.
Default character name.
Default. I
Listen,
sense 2 creatures in that direction.
Do you
You
think
can take 2 of them.
I have an idea. I could cast invisibility and someone could go
says
check.
hello. Hello, Mel.
I am quite stealthy.
Hopefully you're enjoying.
What's their check? We know there's 2 of them.
What's that, Bird?
We know what they are.
Mel Gernson says
Well, we don't know what the other one
I
is.
know.
We just know that there's another thing.
Well, there's another there's definitely another elemental out there.
I really need us to go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay.
Make me
here's
invisible
what
and I'll go.
I
I'll
don't think we
stealth
should do that. I
them.
think we just gotta go fucking.
I think we just gotta fight. I think
We
we
gotta
should
fucking kill it.
We have two options here.
We could bull rush it.
We can go around, but that's probably gonna add another day or 2. Probably another day.
Do we have enough resources to last another day?
Not really.
What are we here for?
To fight.
We have
Wait.
we have 9 people traveling.
If we
Alright.
have at least one thing of water, right, and at least
I'm
one
here for
fish,
money. I don't know.
and maybe one bread loaf, I can pray.
I mean,
Might.
well, here's how I see it.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
But you go for it.
Come here,
Yeah.
come here.
I have an idea.
I
killed
can
one
also
pray
person
to him
over
like
there,
that.
right?
We rub shoulders with
Hold
We
on.
have enough water. So we don't have to
I
go
get what
fight
you're
it.
saying, but not yet. Let's
But what we could also do is take our 4 strongest fighters to fight the monsters, while the other 4 take the goods around the extra day. That way, if we die, the group carries on with the supplies. But if we
That is a very noble.
but my deal is going to be, if we survive, we get
Can I
extra water.
can I
But you might not meet up with us.
What up,
again.
Speed?
no, not in character Smeed.
Oh.
Don't split the party.
Don't do that. That's how people
Yeah,
die.
that'll also make it very difficult on Eric.
That's how everyone dies. Here's the thing.
It's me.
All the strongest fighters won't have healers.
So
Yeah.
the other option is
So go around.
we
and
go
take
there and you fight them.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what we need
Sounds
to
like
do.
that's-
I'm not against
It's a
it.
waste of energy.
That's also true.
You know what also is a waste of energy?
All right, to sweeten
Standing
the deal,
here
Yeah,
arguing about
wait.
it.
Alright, can
Tell you
we
what.
can we
Wait,
sleep in
wait. He
What
has
if-
more stuff for us.
I
Yes.
have one more question. Can we sleep in this desert? Like, if we kill these monsters, could we then just rest
Been
for a
sleeping
bit?
every day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we've been
Alright,
sleeping
so let's
for
do
a
that.
month.
Let's
At the end
just
of the night, we'll rest.
Okay.
let's kill these fucking
Yeah.
monsters. We'll
Wait,
treat
wait,
ourselves
wait,
to some
wait,
water.
let him finish. He was
didn't
about to
even
give
say
us
you
more
did.
stuff. What were you going to say,
I'm not
Steve?
gonna sweeten the deal if you guys are gonna.
Steve, what were you going to say?
What was that?
I have an old family heirloom. I know it's magical.
What kind of magical?
Yeah, give us more than that, Speed. Is it
I don't know. It's
I have-
defensive
Wait.
magic, offensive
I
magic?
have a
So
better
if we
idea,
go and
right?
defeat these monsters for
What
you
if
right now, you
we
give
just
that
ask
to
for
us.
shares in
Yes.
his company. If he's
All right, we're going.
We get shares. We get constant inflow.
Guys, I made the decision. We're going.
Wait, what?
You're a fight.
We get a magical item if we go.
No, wait. Well, I was gonna ask for stocks.
I heard that we're going, so we're going.
We're going.
Alright, let's go.
And we get to
Hold on,
we get
Mike.
that magical item.
Oh boy.
Don't make me waste my
there are
spells.
8 of us and 1
I might as
item.
well take it, Smeed, since I also have the gold. I'll just be like the bank.
No, how about this? You can keep my portion of gold, and I'll get the magical item.
I mean, I already have your portion.
Yeah, but you get to keep it. We don't have to fight later.
Well, everyone's gonna have to argue.
I want to use my rangers on
Well, you automatically get mine.
it says I get to learn specialized techniques for fighting the threats I face. So can I use that?
Just my decision to make.
Well, I mean,
I'm just holding on to it for
Right,
now.
so like it would assume that anything I
well,
fight,
I think we have to go get it.
You have very specific ones. You have Colossus.
Yeah, because it's
Oh, no, there's
in
just, like-
where we're going.
There's like,
No, but if that's what
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can speak common
That's
sense.
Kevin's specific.
Alright.
Hunter's Great Colossus Slayer.
So we're going
So
towards
I
the
can't use
beast.
it?
Yeah, but
You can use it.
It's only on Colossus.
Please,
on
I
my
thought
giant.
you said please.
But are these things big?
Yeah.
So I can use it on them.
Alright,
Can I
here
use
we
it?
go.
We're not near
Hold
them
on,
yet.
hold on, hold on. Let's wait and see what happens.
So, as soon as you take a single step beyond the point where you are, you see that the sand dust settles in the distance.
Use the one.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. I want to stealth.
Okay. There's not much to hide behind.
Well,
He buries himself in the sand.
It's midday, the sun is
Oh,
glaring above
well,
Wait, what's happening?
This
I cast
like the rock
invisibility
things
on
just stop
myself.
moving. The sand's just like.
I rolled a nat
And
1
the
on
dust
stealth,
picks
but
up.
it's an 8.
you, and it's moving towards you very quickly.
Well, no,
Um,
you just automatically.
Could I ready
Yep.
like an action or something?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
It's still about 800 feet away from you, though.
I'm gonna ready Sacred Flame.
Wait, what happened?
So when you ready in action, I want you to tell me what the trigger is.
The
it
trigger
stops.
is when
But if you want
whatever's
to set the
coming at us,
spell
the sand,
or
yeah,
an
it
ability ahead of
reaches
time, now would be the
within
time
at
to do it.
least 50 feet of us.
Ben, did
50
you hear me?
feet.
If there's
Okay.
something you need to set up ahead of time
You
for
can
this
do
thing comes charging at us,
I'm
now
guessing
we
you
need to
dismount.
Yeah, that wasn't
Can you do
stealth.
this?
No, I mean,
You're doing it from your mount?
I mean, I draw my sword, assuming I didn't already have it out.
Does anyone dismount from their mount?
No.
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 I cast invisibility
On what?
on me.
On you.
Just
On me.
Still on your mount. Okay.
So
Where
now
should
now
we
there's
go?
just a camel.
Does me need someone
Yeah, it's just a camel.
Well, fighting off of camelback, especially for fighters, if you could kind of try to get up
But
close, it might be tough.
right, but the other thing is that he told us before that if we step in the sand, we might
will
start
sink.
sinking.
Star plus.
It's going to be
I mean,
hard
we
to
sink
move,
or we
definitely.
die.
Yeah,
Your
so
feet are
either
gonna
way,
sink
it's going to
into
be
the sand.
difficult.
would it just kind of rough terrain, basically?
All right. Well, I'm at least gonna use Humpy to get up
You were
close.
already unleashed.
That's my camel. baby.
Humpy's your camel?
Yeah.
Starlit Night.
And I'll
Starlit
join in.
Night's rating.
Okay, so we have two people
Starlight Knight.
moving forward.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, Penny!
Yes, we are going towards the
Hi,
Rock
Penny.
Elementals.
Knights at the ready.
Fucking That's who we are.
Oh, are they riding?
We're
I can't.
taking these.
Hold on, guys, hold on. We are getting raided by Starlit Night. Everyone say hi to Penny.
Oh, hello, Penny.
Hello, Starry Night.
Great.
Woo! Raid! Thank you.
Alright.
Alright, the
Now I
sand
scared them all
is
away.
kicking up, moving closer.
Oh, Jeebus.
How close?
500 feet?
Oh, jeez.
Can I prepare Shatter?
Pepper Urangus.
Yes, you can prepare that. What is the trigger?
You could.
When they like come within range when they start attacking, I guess.
Okay, what's the range of this stuff?
Okay, guys, you really need to speak up because we can't hear you down here. And if we can't hear you, they can't hear you.
Okay.
Be quiet when others are
Sorry. It says both 60 feet and 10 feet. I don't know which.
You can prepare anyone. You can prepare a spell.
It'll be 60 feet.
Alright, so 60 feet.
You don't have. No. You
Yeah.
don't have to. This is mainly
Okay.
like you were saying is a trigger.
So you're ready in
So
action,
50
and
feet, my thing's gonna go off.
Tamor's character's name
Well, like, you can do the
was
same.
Domino's Delivers. That is correct. Okay.
Yeah, Dom.
Oh,
Do you deliver here?
wait, do we have to roll?
What's up, Dom?
Do we have to roll for whatever you call it? Initiative? Okay. Oh, we
Okay.
don't want to attack this right away.
So the sand is kicking up. It is about 200 feet away from you right now. It is closing fast. There's only one sand dust ball moving toward you. However.
There's another one out there, guys.
Okay,
Hawk told us there was.
I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna put my sword away and then drop my bow and then like knock an arrow.
Okay. So you're ready in action for
Right.
when it pops up?
Yep. Within 80 feet.
So it's still under the sand, right?
It's still under the sand.
Oh, sorry. Oh, the whole game? Sorry.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is that what's the range on your bow?
80.
80.
Yep.
And you're waiting for it to pop up.
Correct.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is it reaches the dust cloud reaches within 60 feet. That is your trigger.
Yeah.
You cast Shatter.
Yeah. Which inorganic creatures have disadvantage.
Mhm.
So
You don't have advantage
I don't. Okay.
because it is under the sand.
All right.
What's the range on my bow?
Longbow.
It's probably the same as his. Do you have a short bow or a long bow?
Short bow.
Short bow. So double that.
Alright, so I have 60.
So 120.
It's 80-30.
Okay, then 120. 60.
So would I be able to hit it from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
But again, it's still under the sand.
Still in the sand. Yeah. You could ready.
Alright, could I use my Hunter's Prey yet?
What's the range on that?
On Colossus? It's just Hunter's Prey, it doesn't say the range.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, it hasn't attacked us yet, right?
It hasn't attacked you yet.
It says when you hit a creature with a weapon.
Oh, should I not use it?
Don't use it yet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't. Yeah, let's
Marcus.
not.
Alright, I
Roll
won't
for
use it
Shatter.
yet.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw? Okay.
That you could say that after.
Thank you,
So,
everyone. I'll let you.
Or
All right.
rather, right before.
Oh.
And does a 12
Huh?
beat your spell
I'm at 3K.
Spellcasting mode?
Oh,
your
hey,
spell save?
hey,
DC.
bye, man.
It should be on the second sheet. Spell save DC on the
Oh,
top.
so cool people.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
It does not.
No.
All the
Okay.
best people.
So
It's at 2.
Hi,
roll for damage.
Jeremy.
So
On
it's
the base.
3d8.
3d8.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hit it?
Why would you do that? It wasn't attacking us yet.
20.
He's making sure it doesn't get a
23
chance.
total.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna
no.
be attacking us for sure now.
Yeah, 23
22
on,
actually.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, 22 on 3d8.
Yeah.
3d8. Yeah.
Oh, 3d8. You roll like 2 sevens
This
and
is
an
a
8.
horrible
I
idea.
don't know.
You already attacked
rolled-
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're
Alright.
fucked.
Okay.
Nice.
First roll in
And it keeps
D&D.
closing in. The second thing that happens is it reaches within 50
I
feet.
know.
Cool. So, Sacred Flame.
Alright, Eagle, you ready for one more rodeo?
He there's no benefit for cover. He makes a dex save.
A dex save.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that hits. What's the
Okay.
damage?
So he's gonna take 2d8. So
You are horrible people. I hope you all know that.
All right, Barty, you're being a little aggressive here.
You can cast her off of the table if she's gonna
You know where it is.
What is divine sense?
It says within 60 feet, you know the location of any celestial fiend or
oh,
dead. You
that's
can-
not how that works.
It's not a celestial fiend.
Silly me. That's a 15. 15
15.
damage.
you guys attacked the monster?
Me
Marcus
and
did.
Marcus and X.
Well, X did after Marcus did. So Marcus started it, then X
Did it
rolled
go
with
well?
the plan.
Finding
Oh,
out.
yeah.
28
Finding
damage.
out.
We're getting
We
there.
don't know how much health this thing has yet.
Yep.
Alright, so
Okay.
can
hold
I
on.
attack as well, I guess? If they attack,
No,
I
no,
might
yeah.
as well, right?
You can try, but you
Yeah,
have
I mean,
disadvantage.
Well,
on your
everyone's
roll.
just gonna
Yeah,
start
you do it.
slashing
Why?
away. 'cause
Rods
Yeah,
over.
why?
Because you're
It's,
on.
it's under the sand.
Oh, it's still in the sand.
If it doesn't pop up
You just roll
within like 30 feet, I want to put my bow in and try and draw my sword before it gets here.
we were
Alright,
taxed.
so I'm rolling, so I'm doing my
So
long
Earth
bow.
Elemental started
Yeah.
attacking.
Can I
So it'll
cast
be this
sleep?
plus 4.
What's the range?
So do
Oh.
it again, so that would be 14.
Right within 20 feet.
So you take 6.
Is it close enough that I can?
To
Is
what?
it within 20 feet yet?
Because it's under the sand,
No.
so you
AC
No, okay,
is,
never mind.
I believe
this
the
is
20
right
feet
here.
is a range
Basically,
around you.
if
So
they
sleep
try to attack you,
Yes,
you're
it's a
going
radius.
is a
It's a
radius.
attack.
So
Oh, yeah.
sleep, you pick a
Um,
point within
they
your
hit you?
range, and then around
if
that
they
is
Why did I roll?
How do I figure out what my range is?
That thing's under the sand, so it has
Isn't that
It
sick?
doesn't
You should say.
I rolled
Which thing?
End
What'd
of
you roll?
us gamers just get home
Huh?
from work.
What are you doing?
That does
Looking for my
not.
range.
Your
For what?
bow,
For
your arrow
spell.
flies through the
It
air
should say
and
what
sticks in the
spell,
sand.
Yeah. So we know
It
has
just
an
says
AC
28 radius
higher
within a point I choose.
What?
We know
But it has to
Okay.
be but in my
It's about
range.
30 feet away
Sleep written on here.
at this point.
You can
It's going very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, it should say
Well,
it.
no,
Kill
it's
range.
within 20
No, no, no.
feet of
It's
a
30
radius,
feet
but
away.
it
But
doesn't
it's
say
closing
what
in.
my range
Oh,
is.
okay.
Isn't there a second?
Does that make
Can I
sense?
do
Yeah, I know, but it should.
What's that?
Well, no, not for the spell,
What?
because my range
Range.
breaks
Entangle.
different from another range.
Entangle.
She wanted to cast
Does that make
Entangle.
sense?
What does Entangle do?
20-foot square area, difficult terrain.
Sometimes it's based off
Turn
level.
makes a strength save
Right.
or can't.
So what's going to happen with Entangle
Usually,
is vines sprout out of the ground.
each spell has a different
And it
range.
becomes difficult terrain to walk over. And if anything gets stuck in there, they have to do a strength check. And if they beat that strength check, they can just walk over it.
That's like
Also,
if they start
Chris,
to
I'm
turn
allowed to be
it.
aggressive.
What's that?
That's like if they start to turn it.
I like insults.
They get stuck.
Yeah.
Completely, yeah.
Do it in front of us.
Yeah.
You want to do it in front of you?
Oh, I love it.
So
when
you
it
just-
insults you in one direction.
Like 20-foot
Throw up
space.
some
allowed to
vines
be
right in front of you.
Right, like kind of like a
Okay. Okay. So you have a wall of vines in front of you.
Nice.
Oh, 90 feet.
I judge people by their actions, not their words, so I take you to a grain of salt.
I did something.
Who?
These two characters. We don't
Guys,
really.
I put a vine wall.
Pencil?
No, they're not really.
Yeah,
What
with this shitty
I put a
pencil.
vine
So now we
wall in
can't
front
see
of
it.
us.
Oh,
No, no, no. She put like it's like a field of vines, basically 20 feet area in front of us.
okay.
There's a bunch of vines riding on the ground, and if those monsters come to us in that space, they'll get entangled up and it'll become difficult.
Word, so we should not walk on the vines.
So my range is
Yeah, it's a
90
standard
feet.
camel.
Okay, cool. Cool beans.
So I can cast. Is that monster within my range?
It's within your range.
Can I cast sleep?
Jenny,
Try.
please, Dad.
All right.
Should I do
But,
It currently has disadvantage.
yeah. No, that's fine.
Should I do
Yeah,
this?
That's fine. So so roll 5d8. Total is how many hit points?
Did I know?
Yeah,
No,
so
it's like
you want to roll higher than the number of hit points that it has, and
Okay.
if you beat that,
No,
you
no,
can send it to sleep.
Oh, that's gonna be very hard.
Dab on the haters.
Don't try that.
Yeah, never mind. I changed my mind. I'm not casting that.
So,
When do we roll for initiative?
How close are
We
you?
have
to
it.
Combat
monster?
officially starts.
I don't
Yeah,
know, we're
combat
about like
started
50
yet.
feet.
so
Because we're
The-
attacking a pitiful creature. Sorry.
the plume of sand disappears
Oh no.
as it nears you,
I don't like that.
and you feel a rumbling
Oh, so-
underneath you.
Oh no.
Scooch over.
I like
And just in that moment, behind Craig, bursts up a giant earth elemental
Oh, good.
and slams into him.
Oh.
Oh man.
Craig!
Oh,
No, Craig!
It's gonna roll a 19 against your AC.
Oh.
Hot mama.
Okay,
That's a lot of damage.
so it hits,
So when it's your turn, you're about
Hey, son.
and it does 11 damage,
Oh,
Craig, no!
and then it's gonna swipe toward Dominoes,
Oh no! Whoa.
and it rolls a. Oh no, that's,
Wait, did it go
Protect
under
the
vine?
healers.
Yeah, it just went straight under the vines.
and it rolls a 13 against AC, and it misses
Oh, wait,
you.
I know.
Its arm swipes over your head.
Yeah, entangling the ground when it.
And now I want you to roll for initiative.
Seems,
Woo!
a little
Oh,
What happens after?
so we're all gonna roll
mis-
for
Roll a d20.
misinformed.
Oh, all of us?
Initiative determines the order in which that the battle is going to go. So I roll an initiative for my character here,
Then you add it to your initiative.
I get +1.
and you all have an initiative modifier, and you're going to add that. And depending on what your initiative is, determines the order in which
Probably actually.
each round is going to go.
Damn it.
I just
Kind of poor.
Got 23.
what's your total?
23.
Is this for justice battle?
Yeah, it's just this one encounter.
Okay, and what did you have?
23.
Oh damn, man.
23? Oh, you're the rogue, yeah.
Okay. 4.
Ooh, Barty.
Just
Okay.
4.
16.
Nice.
Okay.
15.
Alright.
11.
11.
14.
14.
1. After modifier.
Okay, after modifier.
Oh, is this? Are we saying before modifier?
No. You're anyone because he has a
I didn't
negative.
get a
X, what was yours?
11.
11. I don't know what's more.
Dominoes. What was your initiative?
Tomorrow was your.
Dominoes.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so X and 12 go right after each other. Or, like, throughout the
sick
same
guy.
time.
So, our rogue, Papsmear, has an action.
Okay, how far away from the earth elemental am I?
You're all in a big group, so he's no further than 20 feet away from you.
Okay. Is he facing towards me?
No.
Okay. I'd like to go up behind him and attack with my short sword.
You are still on your camel.
I can't attack from my camel? Can I ride my camel?
You'll have disadvantage.
Oh, you know what you do? I mean, this is just an idea, right? But
You
what
have
if you
disadvantage
like
while
hit
using
on the
bomb
side
or-
of your camel, like in Assassin's Creed, and rolled stealth? Because rogues do crazy damage when they're stealth.
That's true.
So you're going to sell
That would- I would
outside
sell-
of your camel?
Yeah, do it.
Can I like go down
You
on a
can
camel?
definitely hide behind your camel.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
allow
I'll roll stealth first.
I
then.
will, yeah, roll stealth on that.
Okay.
I learned
22 stealth.
22 stealth, okay. You hang down on the side of your camel as it starts moving toward the earth elemental.
Okay. And I kind of make my attack at disadvantage.
You, yeah, you have an advantage.
Huh?
You have,
Oh, I
you don't
have.
have disadvantage.
I have advantage. Well, no, I don't have advantage because it's taking a turn. So I do have disadvantage, or I don't.
You do have disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
No, wouldn't that just negate it so he doesn't know?
Well, those were bad rolls. So that's gonna be a total of 10.
So how do you attack this thing? Do you jump off of your camel, or do you just jump up and stab at it?
I just jump up and stab at it.
And then you mount your camel again.
Correct.
All right. You misjudge the angle of attack, and your blade just kind of skitters off the side.
Figured.
Of the rock.
Yeah.
Bum bum ba bum.
All right. Next up in the lineup is Sir Regal Eagle.
Woo! All right, let's get it going, boys. Wait, how far away is it from me, where I am?
Where you are?
Yeah.
Again, no further than 20 feet.
All right. Word. I am going to. It's probably not very good attack, but I'm gonna go with a javelin. I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
You're throwing a javelin at it.
Yes.
All right. So, I believe that's an attack roll.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
This time, I'm going to throw my hand axe.
Okay, you're throwing a hand axe at the earth elemental.
Well, it's okay. Just be like someone followed him.
Yeah, no, actually, no. I'm just gonna stop there.
You're gonna stop.
Yeah.
All right. So your javelin just soars over the earth elemental, completely missing.
Yeah, and that's that.
All right.
What'd you roll?
11, and it
11
didn't
against
hit.
AC. So
So it
you
has
feel another rumbling.
Oh no. Not necessarily the turn yet.
And now it's a hot rock's turn.
Okay, now it's
I'm gonna use my hunter's prey, colossal fire.
Well, so here's house rule. Does he have to declare those spells before or after he makes the attack roll?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a spell that is akin
I died.
to an attack. But if he doesn't make the attack, the spell fizzles and he wastes it.
Yeah, you don't have to. You only have to add that modifier when you connect with the attack.
Okay, so yeah, you
You
make
first
your roll
make an
first.
attack.
If you do hit, then you can choose.
Then you
Okay, how about same with hunter's mark?
Yeah, same with that. Yeah.
Hunter's
Hunter's
Mark
Mark is-
just gives you advantage.
Alright, can I use hunter's mark?
Yeah, but that is a bonus action, I believe.
Nobody saw
Or,
that.
I don't think so. I used to use it all the time as
let's go.
bonus action is like moving, but if you don't move, it's still happen.
Bonus action. Well,
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
It's like
it's like swift. And,
So it's like moving though. So if he doesn't
well,
move,
no,
You have
you have a
little
move.
list
A move.
of what.
Anyway, thank you for the
I didn't
follow
have
anyway.
I only wrote up one list.
Thanks for the
But
follow.
bonus actions are things like drawing or sheathing a weapon, drinking a potion, just something that can happen really quickly on a turn.
So I can use it?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna use it.
Yeah,
So you put a hunter's mark on it. You declare that that is your target.
So now every time you hit him, you get an extra d6 on damage.
So does that mean I get to roll?
Oh wait, no, it's advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, you just get advantage. Well,
No, it's 1d6 damage. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it is.
so I was
You
correct.
were right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
so
just get an extra 6
you get an extra d6. You get an extra dice.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my longbow.
Okay. And you're going to fire at the earth elemental, or loose at the earth elemental.
I do 18 plus 4, so 22.
22 damage.
22 to hit.
Arrow.
22 to attack.
Yes.
Yeah, 22.
So the arrow lodges itself deep inside one of the cracks in the earth, and it shudders. What's your damage?
Now you roll the damage, which is 1d8, which is this guy. And then you roll a d6 because it's your hunter's mark.
So I do both.
So you do both, yeah.
So 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah, so 8.
So 9.
9 plus.
Here's a.
Oh no. I'm missing two more.
14 damage.
Alright.
Oh, it's one of the same issue.
Alright, so I do 14 damage.
You do 14 damage. Alright, 14 damage.
Alright, and then can I, after that, I think I get to do an extra attack?
Yeah, you do.
It goes whenever you do the attack action.
The attack action with just any weapon?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack again. So I roll to see if it hits, right?
Yep.
With once again my longbow. I do 16.
16 versus AC. That misses. It lodges into a rock and it just sticks there.
You can
and
delay it.
doesn't seem to react to it.
16 is its armor class.
So you know it's more
Because
than.
like I had a lot of my abilities.
So no, it misses.
were
So it's not so
best
Well, no, but still
for
hit the guy.
someone.
Right.
So that's why I'm thinking.
So next in the lineup, we have.
probably
we
laugh.
get. We get.
Not
Let me get the names here. Jay.
Yeah.
Well, you can get us for the next round.
But I mean, it doesn't get us experience.
How far is the enemy from her?
Because I can.
No less than no more than 20 feet. I'm gonna say 20 feet away.
I can give you.
So you can try casting. So you both get to try.
So now,
So I can add an additional d6 to your attack.
Where do we both attack twice?
Okay, so I'll use on one of you because I think I can only use one person.
All right. I'm going to say this just right away. While you're planning your attack, tomorrow you're up next, so you can start planning yours.
What? Yeah, if you go upstairs and then you go, it should be like. Yeah.
How's it looking?
It looks like a rock,
No.
just a giant rock.
How is it looking in terms of
You'll tell us when
like
it's bloody.
It's very rocky.
Jenny's gonna use produce flame.
Okay.
And it's 30 feet range.
Yep.
What's he doing?
She's using produce
It doesn't say it has a save, so I think it just does damage.
Let's see.
Jenny, remember Pokemon.
So
first
you
gym.
conjure a flame in your hand, and it works as a light. And you can throw it at the enemy if you so choose.
Is that a ranged touch?
It's a ranged spell attack.
You want to do that?
Yeah. So you conjure a bright flame in your hand, hotter even than the desert sun above you, and you toss it directly at the earth elemental. So roll your d20 plus your spell attack modifier, which should be on the second page at the very top.
Eric, what are doing?
10 damage.
Jane used
10 damage.
spell.
Alright.
Good job.
No, fire.
Okay. So next up tomorrow, what are you gonna do? Extra.
It doesn't seem like it had any fire.
Cast Hunter's Mark.
Like, maybe
Also attack.
Yes, it's a bonus action. And it just adds a d6 to all of
rock?
It does.
Right?
You also cast Hunter's Mark.
Probably would have said like it doesn't look like.
Hold on, Tamor's going.
You attack it with your
roll
maul.
for my attack.
Tamor, can you yell? Because we can't hear you down here.
Yeah. Speak up.
Should I roll for my attack first?
Yes.
Not speak up at all.
Well, no, you can apply Hunter's Mark and it remains for an hour.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna apply that.
Okay, Tamor, can you yell all that down here?
Yeah, for like
We
legit.
I'm
literally-
casting Hunter's Mark, which adds 1d6 to my attack. Now I'm rolling to see if I hit it. Fuck.
What are you attacking?
My
We'll
maul.
have to do
There
Your
goes the
maul.
dice.
Okay.
It's stuck.
Dominoes delivers, swings his maul overhead, and you have disadvantage because you're throwing your camera.
He truly
So
delivers.
do it again.
Yeah.
So roll it again.
Roll it twice.
Again!
That's 14. And 16. So 14 plus 7.
Plus 7? Okay. Yeah, you ride up beside it, and when you swing, you crack into the side, and it takes some damage. So one roll for damage.
Plus 1d6.
Danny, like she said, fell for it the other day.
Oh,
I mean, I don't think they can hear her from over there, so I think it's fine.
And Kate, I said it multiple times.
Yeah.
15 damage.
15 damage on the elemental. Alright. And now, Eric Nylander Defunctus. You're up. Next up
I keep
is
staring at the camera.
Barty.
I'm looking at Eric.
I want to use guiding bolts.
Look at it
It says action 120 feet one round. Do I have to wait one round to use it?
No,
No, we're just
lasts for 1 round.
Perfect. Okay, so it's a ranged spell. 46 radiant damage. Is there a save against that? Or am I just rolling to hit it?
I believe it's a save.
Speak up.
Oh, so am I just rolling to hit it?
It's guiding bolt.
It's guiding bolts. Okay, I'm doing this.
Let's
Do it, Erectilis!
Let's double check that.
My sensei always said,
Yes.
keep up the good work. So I'm gonna keep it up.
You roll a regular spell attack, which is a d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
That's a 17.
17 total?
Yeah.
Alright. And the bolt of light shines and you throw it towards the elemental.
Whip it.
And it strikes the earth and sinks into it.
Ooh.
And just a moment after, it flinches.
Paper?
Yes.
Did you kill it?
You have some damage to roll.
I got some damage. I'm gonna do some damage. Damn. Doing some damage. Damn.
Damage! Roll for damage!
We're never going to get through this.
Is this session just going to end once we kill this?
Okay, I'm doing some damage. The damage I'm doing is 13.
13 damage?
13 damage.
Alright, it takes 13 damage.
You from the
And
cell?
I get advantage on a roll against him to get in the next turn if he's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wowee! You're up, Barty.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have you do it right now.
Oh, now it's quiet.
Can you sing us a song? Hype us up?
Uh,
I mean, I got my
damage did you
illusions
say?
that I like to get lazy with it,
13.
but like,
13 damage.
13 damage.
Alright.
Eagle, you never get any lazy.
Damn.
shut up, it works sometimes.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
No, that doesn't help me.
Worked on that one goblin line.
It worked.
Okay.
So,
Is Nightbot
So I have a question about bonus actions.
Yes.
How does those work?
So you have, on your turn, you have a standard action, you have a bonus action,
And a movement.
and a movement action.
Okay.
You have as many free actions as you want, but those are like talking, or something like that. But you can choose to give up your standard action to make a second bonus action, I believe.
Okay.
I'm gonna house rule that, so.
Okay. So then, I'm going to give up my standard action to be 2 bonus actions where I am going to give Bardic Inspiration to Captain Cock and and Beagle Eagle.
Regal Eagle.
Regal Eagle.
Beagle Eagle, that's what I said.
You can only cast 1 spell on your turn, however.
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, but even
It's-
bonus action spells.
I don't think it's a spell. It's a level 1, like you can look at it, I don't think it's a spell.
Does it say
It's
you
not
cast it
listed
as
under
free
my
action?
spells. It's an ability, yeah.
Okay, well then go ahead.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and basically what that does is that I cast this on another creature, these 2,
Yep.
and they have to use it within 10 minutes. The first when they use it, it's a one-time use.
Yep.
And
What's it do?
they add an additional 1d6 to an attack, save, or skill check roll.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so
That's like a D20 roll.
And I stay invisible.
yeah, just mark that.
Yeah. So
And I'm still invisible.
For the next 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
for the next 10 minutes, we get to add 1.
The great Bardi Margilu Baldwin is good done with a 10.
So now I get
Alright.
2 d6s.
No. 1d6.
Reeling from the damage that you've dealt to it,
No, because
the Earth Elemental swings
Uh-oh.
at Sir Regal Eagle.
Oh no!
So you
Oh,
can, if
Jesus.
you need to, you can use my Bardic Inspiration for a
Everybody
save.
gasp at the same time.
Yeah, so you can use it for a save or you can
Or
save
no,
it
because
for
last time was a Craig.
Probably not gonna be saving throw.
It's 1d6.
And he's not close.
It's,
So
yeah,
just
you
swing a
use
Craig.
another 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So an additional
Wait, so
1d6.
Regal Eagle's not getting hit?
No, so Regal Eagle is not going to
Okay,
hit. So Regal Eagle is
wonderful.
still 20 feet away because you've been throwing javelins at it.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit me.
It doesn't come at you.
Oh,
So it was at Craig. I forgot that was who this.
yeah, that was too far
Craig,
away.
how you doing?
Woohoo!
Okay.
We're too wonderful for it.
So it smashes down.
Can I react to that? Wrath of the Storm.
Reactions can be
Game.
activated.
Yeah, alright,
So
so
why wouldn't you do it? Choose
Neon Galaxy
I react by being hit to cause 2d8 more damage.
2d8 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll 2d8.
There's a lot going on.
Hold on.
Oh. Marcus, don't forget, speak up!
Is it lightning damage or thunder damage?
Either one.
Towards it.
Okay, thunder.
No,
Because even though I'll have disadvantage, I'll have it.
D8, yeah.
Okay,
13.
And you add
13?
plus 4,
Okay,
you
guys.
succeed at hit.
Okay.
so Eric, would you like to tell us what's going on since we can't hear Marcus down there?
Alright, so what happened was that the Earth Elemental swung his rocky arm down on top of Craig. And as a reaction, he called upon his god, I believe?
Yeah, right.
Was it Talos?
Yeah, Talos.
To shield him with thunder. And does some damage to the
A YouTube chest turn.
the elemental. And it was 13, you said?
13, yeah.
Okay. And definitely, I know how to do math.
I believe you.
And it still rolls to attack you. So it rolls a 22?
Is there a hill?
23 to hit.
What?
Is there a hill?
Oh, so I'm right.
No, 23 to hit. So does it beat your AC?
Yes.
Okay. And it's some damage. You take 11 points of damage. And it brings another fist and it punches you in the gut.
Oh, so good.
And it punches you really hard.
Can I react again? I can react twice.
No.
I can react twice though.
Why can you react twice?
Because it's hold on, it says you may use this ability wisdom modifier, which is +2 times per long rest.
Okay.
Alright, so I roll.
No, you only have one reaction per turn.
Oh, alright.
Alright. So it hits you really hard.
Alright.
And that's what is that? Give me a second here. 16 points of damage.
Jeez. No.
That
I'm at like single digits though.
I got you. We're gonna pick.
7.
Marcus, speak up louder, because you have another healer down here too.
I have
so if you
7
need
HP.
help- Okay.
Holy
So, ooh.
Don't worry, my guy. We're gonna
Feel
patch
7
you up
good.
real quick. We got
Get him,
that.
Dominoes!
Then Dominoes.
Deliver the
Okay,
heals.
and now
Deliver.
Craig
Deliver them
may
heals.
react with his turn.
Alright.
Yes, please heal him so I do not
Who's
have
near me?
to.
Who's still alive?
I believe Dominoes is close to you, and Hawk.
Can we get
Captain Hawk.
But there's no elementals near me?
Besides
that one?
Yes, just that one.
Okay.
You still feel the rumbling.
Well, I think that's really good.
Oh, Eric, it's
okay.
Hawk.
It's Hawk.
I don't like the captain
Yeah.
title.
Okay.
But that still applies.
Do you have any?
I can.
Keep in mind, we don't say
Keep
it.
in mind, but I also don't like to hear it.
Okay.
You just want
Respect me like a captain.
How
Yeah,
do
how
not
far am
call
I
me
from
captain.
from Craig?
I understand.
You did a ranged spell, so you're 20 feet away.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave.
Yeah. To where you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mel Grinson says
And it's disadvantage
Who?
because it's a construct? Is that-
No, it's just.
Okay,
Hi, Mel
Constitution saving throw?
Gibson.
Oh.
How are you?
Mel says hi, Jen.
I
Annabelle. How you doing?
Okay, so we have an 8.
That does not beat it, so you take 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay, another 2d8 thunder damage.
And you're pushed back 10 feet.
Nice.
Nice.
He says, you're gonna put your hands on me, you
Right
fucking
into you.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Who do you think you are? Alright, I'm gonna use my turn. I'm gonna use a move action to move 20 feet over to Craig. And I'm gonna be like, look here, pal, I'm gonna give you the hands real quick. I'll lay on some hands, and I use Cure Wounds.
Oh, no,
It's not your turn yet.
You said it was my turn.
No. Alright, so.
I thought he said that.
No, I said he knocked the elemental back into you.
Oh.
So it's
Which
closer
he
to
does
you.
do. The elemental is in between you two. So what happens is that you
spoke to us.
How does the thundering attack work? The thunder wave.
It's
Did you see Tofu?
Oh, it's a 15-foot cube. We're all in range. Take a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone takes a Constitution saving throw.
Within
Marcus,
a
you gotta read that
15-foot
shiz,
15
man.
or 15?
15.
15. Okay, so Sir Hawk and Domino's delivers. Make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, that's you.
And you.
Roll
right?
that.
Constitution
But-
saving
Or is it on
Roll
cell?
that. Yeah, it's on cell.
Okay, so that's fine.
1 to it.
16. 16?
So that does. You beat it.
You beat it?
19.
And you
19?
beat it.
There's no half damage?
There is half damage.
There is half damage.
4.5.
So you each take 5 points of damage.
We each take 5 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm at 41. Yeah. So I want to write that down.
Yep.
Definitely not healing you.
A lot of thunder spells do half damage if you fail the saving throw.
Yeah.
So it's fireball, which is
I'm going to let you know right now. Next time you do that, I'm going to cast a silencing spell.
I'm sorry.
again.
Dying.
The rumbling stops.
Uh-oh.
We have a moment of opportunity.
And behind Papsmear pops up a second.
Papsmear, no! Papsmear, no!
And swings at you and the camel on which you are riding.
Oh, Papsmear! Wait. Doesn't it have to roll for stealth?
Do I see
if he's there?
Do I
He's
see?
stealth.
No, you popped out of stealth.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Do I see it
That was
coming?
unfortunate.
No. I mean, it just pops up and hits you.
Oh boy.
Smacks you.
Is that a disadvantage?
No. I'm not gonna be that mean to you. So does an 18 beat your AC?
Yes.
Okay. So it does.
Rest in pieces.
9 points of damage.
Is that the thing where you're like an anime girl?
And it does the same amount of damage to your camel.
What about anime girls?
Oh no!
How many HP does my camel have?
Doki Doki literature.
It doesn't seem to have enjoyed that hit very much.
You
No,
don't
rip
tell.
camel.
It's more it's a dating sim where horrible
Don't
things.
spoil it.
Everyone knows how it ends.
No,
Tor.
I have no idea how it ends, so don't spoil it.
It's a
I mean, you
dating
can't
sim
just say
without
that when
anime
someone
girls.
says don't
Leave it at
spoil
that.
And
what's the
again, it swings back up around
Huh?
What's that anime girl?
and strikes
There's a
at
lot of those.
Erectilis Defunctus
Defunctus!
Which one?
and his camel.
Defunctus,
No,
You're
not
still
there.
on your camel.
What?
You're still on your camel.
I'm still on my camel, but he hits me?
Well, it's swinging at you.
Oh, Yandere Simulator.
What does he hit me with?
How does a
The game that's been in development by
25
one guy for
versus
like
AC.
5 years.
Whoa!
We're gonna get
Oh my god!
Eric is like, we're gonna send armies at you. Not
Yeah, that
just
hits.
and again 9
fucking
points of
rocks.
damage to you.
You think one Jarvis, but he's not
And the camel.
There's what? See?
You should dismount
There's
your
a girl.
camels.
There was a
You're
girl
bringing
it's like one
animals
of
into
those
a
first,
fight. This is
which
not a
I'm
good
going
idea.
to do this like within a few months.
I mean-
that was the plan when he announced this.
We don't want to get trapped in the sand though. It's even worse.
It's been like 20 years.
Okay.
Alright,
It's supposed to be out.
and we go back around, and our rogue Papsmear gets an action.
Okay, so that's
There's
behind
now an
me.
elemental right next to you,
Okay,
and one about 20 feet away.
I would like to hop up onto my camel and stand on his back,
Okay?
and then try and stab into the elemental that just hit me.
You are going to stand on top of your camel.
Yes,
I'm
just
going
like
to have you make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I figured.
That's
Come on.
Oh.
Alright.
7.
You very gracefully jump up on top of the back of your camel. But you're only used to doing this on horses. So the hump gives you a little bit of sway, and you fall off of the camel.
Damn.
You are now prone on the ground. Next to the elemental.
Now you have this.
Your camel is trotting off, so it's safe. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, Jane. The animal's safe.
Alright.
Life isn't.
Okay.
And now it is Sir Regal Eagle. What do you do?
Alright, how far away am I from either?
You are
So we're pretty
20 feet away from both. Okay, I'm going to ride my camel
Humpy.
right up to the elemental that we've already been attacked.
I'm going
That's
to
my
cast
movement
something.
action.
Yes.
So now I'm right up on. Yeah, I know. Because I wanted to get up close before I jumped off.
On one of the beasts.
So now I'm close. So now I jump off my camel. And I'm going to attack him with my great axe.
With your great axe. Alright, swing your great axe.
If you look at it,
Sir Regal Eagle swings his great axe at the Earth Elemental. The one who's taken a few hits.
oh, you got an extra dice.
A little bit more.
Do I do it every time or only
Can I
once?
use a bonus action to hide?
Whenever you choose to use it, I can give you another one.
Can I use a bonus action to hide after I fell off?
Like I said, it's a
17.
Prone on the ground.
Oh,
17.
17?
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah.
So again, you swing and it lodges into the rock.
Yeah. So deal, I do it. D12. Usually D12. Where's my D12?
And give
Am I missing dice? Where am I?
I mean, I could do that, but then I could also just not.
Because I'm realizing that you're wasted by because I'm really strong.
I can heal myself.
My strength is 18.
I can kind of screw up and heal myself, probably.
D12. Oh, yeah.
I mean, well, you kind of push the guy. You push the
I have a feeling I'm gonna die here.
That's good. I mean, I have a healing.
This is where it ends.
60 feet, so I could just give you a little love tap and then.
11.
11 damage?
11 damage.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to attack with my second attack.
Okay. On deck is Hawk.
I missed that attack.
You missed that attack, and it just, you swing down, you swing up. Alright, Hawk.
Alright. So I can use.
On deck we
I
have
use my D6, right?
Jane.
Yeah, well, so you're like 20 feet away from either of them, so like.
What do you mean?
You want to move closer and try to get your swords? Or
Yeah,
No,
okay.
we're on a camel, so I should probably choose.
I think they
Yeah,
still
so I want to close and go off.
I'm gonna use my longbow.
But you could, it would just affect you. Like you would difficult
but
terrain when you
plus
like
4,
twice your movements. You
10.
move at half movement.
10. That does not.
Alright,
So you
so
can
Whistles over.
I can use my second attack.
So
Yeah.
technically moving into the middle of it is 10 feet, it costs you 20 feet to move into the middle of it. Which, I mean, you have the movement speed for it.
Should I reroll it?
Yeah, you could try that.
If you're like near a monster,
9. Again, it just whistles past. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint, because I know some of you are newer players. Things usually have weaknesses. Marcus has been exploiting this one very well. This is a bit like the tutorial fight as well.
We're failing the tutorial.
And you should also realize that this thing has a very high AC, but if your attacks are against something other than its AC, it might be a good idea to use them because it might not have a high wisdom, for instance.
Okay, that's just certain cases. They say like against constitutional
Or reflex or something like that. But anyway, it is Jane's turn. On deck we have Dominoes.
Claire. Let me see if I have the.
I'm gonna try Hunter's Prey.
There.
Only
You're
one.
you're the only one you don't need to keep getting back to us.
How long have you gone?
Me.
No, boy.
How long have we gone so far?
It's 12:18 right now.
So how long have we been going on a campaign?
Like an hour.
Like an hour?
Like an hour.
Are you serious? Holy shit, we've done nothing.
I will. I'll have to speed it up, but yeah, I'll get it done in like. Is 3 hours too long? I'll do it in 2 hours if we have to.
in total, or
Yeah.
Or from now.
If 2 hours in total, if we have to, but 3 hours would be nice.
Well,
Just
we're
give him a hard cutoff.
Overwatch. We had 2 hours and we had Rust 2 hours, I think.
Why don't we just push everything down?
So
Everybody's seen all
yeah,
that.
Yeah, but no
stuff
one's
in the
gonna-
middle of the night
We
is
had
like-
2 hour buffer.
I know, but we've already used that.
Yeah, for setting up. Took a while to get the cameras and everything.
Mix a game.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. Like, which games we want
Rust.
to mix?
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, everyone's seen
What are
all
the other games?
I can rush
Rust and
it.
Overwatch are the games we're cutting into.
Well, we can figure this out.
So cut Rust.
Let's keep going.
Let's
and
keep
not...
playing. You guys figure it
Can
out.
I call
We're gonna
lightning?
cut Rust.
I want to call lightning.
Call lightning.
Yeah.
Alright. So call lightning is an area spell. You
Oh, that's
cast
gonna
a
affect
giant
everyone.
dark cloud above you, I believe.
Jenny,
Right?
Jenny, I'm going to warn you right now.
Jane.
If you hit us, I'm going to silence
Yeah.
you, so you can never call anything again.
Chill out, Barty. Barty.
Sorry.
Every time I hear Barty, I think of Barty Crouch from Harry
Yes.
Potter.
100 feet up.
Go away.
You can do this.
Bard
It's
really,
fine.
really makes me
So 100 feet
drop
above
that
you,
whiskey.
a giant dark cloud forms. And it has a storm contained inside of it.
Ooh.
It's 100 feet in diameter. You can now choose a point within that 100-foot range to.
Can I hit the one that's closest to Marcus?
Yes. However, you should also, for future reference, know that it has a 5-foot radius as well. So wherever you hit, it will hit points next to it. It won't hit them because.
I mean, mine's also 34%. So.
Mine's at 4%.
So you call down lightning from this giant dark cloud that is formed above you.
Maggie, you have a phone charger? Because there's...
No, it's just a storm cloud. A dark storm cloud is formed above you. It's actually quite nice because it blocks out the sun that's been burning above your head.
Yeah, but I'm not
Shade guy.
Thanks for the shade, Jane.
Wait, what happened?
And a 6 does not beat that. So it takes a 3d10 lightning damage with it.
Yeah, I think it.
Damn, 3d10.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, 3d10.
Yeah.
It's a dex save, and if it doesn't beat it, it's a 3d10.
Yeah. So roll 3d10.
Yep. Just tap that D10 there. 8 damage.
Wait, what?
Wait,
That's not right.
that's for 3?
Yeah, 3D10.
Yeah, it happens.
Wow.
You
Just
get
really
rolls.
low rolls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What was it? 8 damage?
She didn't hit anyone, right?
8 damage?
She only hit the monster?
Okay. And you hit which one was it? The one that was close to them?
The one that we were already hitting.
The one that you were already hitting.
Yes.
Okay.
Focus on one.
Alright, and I have to remember the names eventually.
Dominoes.
Dominoes has a
I
turn.
have a question about so domains. I can only cast one domain that applies to me. Or do they stack?
What?
You have only one domain. Like, you are a paladin, so you probably have like a life domain or you have vengeance domain. That is your domain. So it just comes from that set of skills.
Okay.
So you can use however many you want.
Okay, so I already cast Hunter's Mark. That still applies even if I cast Bane right now.
Bane, yeah.
Wait, so you, domain spells you can cast alongside other actions?
No, I mean it still counts as an action.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Bane on. How many are there now? 2 or 3?
There are 2.
No, I didn't.
You didn't
No,
use
wait, so
yours.
there's 3. Could I save one of the
But you do have
3?
Do you want to say? Do you want to hold an action until you see a third one?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, should I attack now and
Little
hold that
Potato
part
Bug says
later,
just go
or it's all
forever.
in
It's a
one?
commitment.
You
It is a
can.
commitment. D&D for life.
No, I think you have to hold your whole action. I'm gonna roll that.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one is erectile
Safe.
defunctus.
Erectile dysfunctus. Get it on up.
And
Cool. Reptalis
problem, he can't.
Defunctus.
And-
Please stand up.
on deck we have Barty.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. How hurt are you, Craig?
I have 7 HP.
Cool. Alright, you'll be fine.
Hold on.
You'll be fine.
No,
No,
like
I'm
14.
gonna use healing word.
Word.
It's a bonus act. It says bonus, so I'm
Yep, it's a bonus action.
cool. I'm 60 feet range, so I'm gonna roll 1d4 plus 7.
Does that only affect
One.
That affects, like,
friendly,
all of us,
or does that
right?
affect
Oh, like-
everyone?
Oh wait, no, I'm not
It
there.
doesn't. It doesn't say radius.
It's 1.
Yeah, it's just
Like
one.
all of
Yeah.
Just one within a range of 60 feet. So
Oh, okay.
They can see.
it's gotta be something.
It's 1d4
Heal
plus
for
7.
10.
Plus your 10.
We all heal 10.
No.
No,
No,
just
just-
Craig.
Just
That's
Craig.
Craig.
How close am I to this beast?
You're about 10 feet away since he pushed it back.
Okay. I'm gonna scoot over like a good 10 feet, keep a good 20 feet away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright. And who did I say? It was Barty. Next.
I have a
And
question.
on deck is
How do I
Craig.
figure out how many spell slots do I have?
We're not going to count spell slots until the next battle. For now, we're going pretty basic.
Uh-oh.
But
Well,
spell
actually,
slots
looks pretty
will
good.
evolve later.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Doesn't look bad.
So wait, what's going on? I'm sorry, can you repeat that because I was being distracted?
We'll involve spell slots later.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's another level of difficulty that everyone
So
has.
just won't happen.
Right.
It's
Okay.
gonna hop into the next battle.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Alright, so
Ruby
it's my
W
turn.
says,
Yep.
MG, I missed the Sims. Also.
So,
Hi, Ruby.
if I tell everyone to close their eyes, are they allowed to close their eyes now or do they have to wait?
No, I'll allow it.
Can everyone do me a favor? And close their eyes?
Can I say no?
Because I'm going to cast a spell and if you look at it, it's going to hurt you.
I thought you meant in real life.
Alright.
Did everyone close their eyes?
She's asking me to
Yes?
close my
Yes.
eyes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can do.
My
So I am casting Hypnotic Pattern.
You look pretty stressed.
It casts
Yeah, but nothing happened.
for 1 minute, and I create twisting pattern of colors that weave through the air inside a 30-foot cube with in range. Each creature who sees the pattern must make a Wisdom saving throw. Creatures who fail become charmed for the duration and are incapacitated with a speed of 0.
Oh, damn.
And I'm going to use it on the one that just attacked our dear
Well,
friend
it's
It's
Pastor.
creatures.
Yeah.
Creatures.
That's
Oh,
why we
good.
froze
So
our
then,
eyes.
yeah, so both of them. Perfect.
Nice.
That's how we close our eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, good thing
So
we did
everyone's
that.
eyes are closed. So don't look at it,
I don't want to look.
or it'll be a problem.
Tom, what's over there?
It's like,
And if you die, it's not my fault.
My eyes are closed.
I know,
My eyes
but I'm just
are
saying. I warned you all. If your eyes aren't closed,
Tell us when we can open
So your spell save DC does a 17 beat it, or equates to
Glad
it.
that you can be
We're
here.
just calling.
Spell save DC is on your second page on the top.
It's probably just like
spell save DC is 15.
Okay, so the one that is closest to these two beats it. However, the second,
The newer one?
yeah,
The
the
one-
second calms down significantly.
The one where I fell off my.
Have pit them
Camel.
against each other. No, for real, do that. That makes sense.
Well, can I?
How long does the spell last?
It lasts for. Hold on. I think it lasts for a minute, and it's. Does charm doesn't mean I control it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask it to attack the other one.
Okay.
Nice.
oh.
Well, it's got a move speed of 0 though, right?
Oh,
Yep. So,
Will you charm
is that
me?
what you do?
yeah, it's charmed.
Then that
And
was
it's
a
incapacitated with a speed of 0.
that was a standard action, correct?
Yes, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to give him another Bard Inspiration.
Okay.
And then that ends my turn, I believe.
Okay.
The Great Malgulu strikes again.
So the one that is closest to you,
Bardy Malgulu.
again, it rumbles and
The
roars
33rd.
in pain, and lashes out at Craig once more.
Oh my god. Poor Craig.
The D20 and D12. I reacted.
Oh, so mine.
Okay.
However, this time.
So mine didn't do anything.
No, it passed. It did something to one of them. The one that was near me.
So we have to wait for
For its
second.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to confirm. So I was just asking what was going on with the monster, and we have to wait for its turn for it to attack.
Luckily, you prevented the one near me from stomping on my disabled body.
Pretty
You're
pap smear
welcome.
face.
I know, it's pretty fabulous.
Pretty pap smear. Can't lose pretty pap.
No, that's not what charm does.
Oh.
It can't attack you,
Oh.
and
Just her?
yeah, and you have advantage on any ability check to interact socially with a creature.
So it can't
So
do
it's-
anything? Oh, so I'm not controlling it.
You're not controlling it.
And it still wants to attack us.
It still wants to attack you, but it doesn't want to attack you
Oh, great.
at all.
Alright. You saved yourself. Good job.
Oh.
You can convince it to run away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nicely.
wait,
There is one
I don't think you can because it's not
that's
sentient.
called.
It's just hypnotic pattern.
First have a second battle. Later on. If we get there.
I planned many battles tonight, but we're probably not going to get to all of them.
You were so worried.
Okay,
Yeah,
What's your reaction?
I'm actually gonna make a dexterity saving throw for half damage,
Okay.
Wait.
which is d20, I think, right?
Yep. Dexterity saving throw.
So wait, does that mean
Against what?
Against that guy who was attacking me. But it's a reaction. It's the same as Wrath of the Storm.
Then if you roll a 10 or higher.
I rolled a 2.
A 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So you take full damage on that.
I have 2 things to tell you. I'm not invisible anymore because I cast a spell. The other thing is, I had a question about being charmed. Instead of being like attack its partner, could I like sort of be like, hey, you shouldn't attack us, and see if it will like.
You can definitely try talking to it.
Okay.
Nice rest today.
It might not understand you though.
Oh, that's true. It's elemental.
This is how we learn things. It's the tutorial now.
Right.
That
we could die doing.
All right. So does a 26 against AC hit?
Yep, that's big damage.
Okay.
26.
You take 6 points of damage.
Oh,
from
Craig!
the first strike, and again, it's gonna wallop at you because it's really angry that you've been hurting.
It has 0 speed, so if you're faster than it, you might be able to complete it.
I have
9
more than
8,
0
17.
speed, but I'm also prone right now.
No, 17 AC.
I think you can use
Yeah, it still beats me.
action to get up and another.
All right, and a 7
You can do something.
damage.
I can use a bonus after. I can like stand up and then I can use a bonus action to either
What are you at,
dash
Craig?
or hide.
4 HP.
4?
4.
Alright, you're still alive. You're still alive.
Hanging in there.
It roars. And up next is Craig. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not going
What are you
to-
doing?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I feel bad. Mind healing.
Cry, maybe.
I either.
On deck is the rogue. Our pap smear.
Our what?
Pap smear is on deck.
Oh.
Wait, what else can I see on those spells?
Can I run away for a bit and then cast Cure Wounds on myself?
You can. Okay. So what happens when you try to run away from a creature that's attacking you?
I mean, I've.
Is that it gets an attack, what's called an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Don't
alright.
do
What
that.
you can do
But
is
you
use
can.
your standard action to disengage. And that means that for the giving up your standard action, you move away 5 feet from it, and then it can no longer make an attack of opportunity against it.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll disengage and then run away.
Okay. So you run straight away from it?
I run towards some more here.
He's right next to you already.
I'm already.
I just run away then.
You just run away. Okay.
Run away!
You can run towards me, and I could like do that.
No, the elemental is between you two.
Can you run towards me?
No, you're towards standing in. Okay. You're running out of the desert at this point.
Take the damage.
Alright, so next up is the elemental number 2, who is still wailing on you. You're currently lying down on the ground, so it's going to...
No, this one's charmed.
This is charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
On you.
only to her.
But
Is
but
it
he's,
really
he's
close
like
enough?
mellowed out, and he has 0 speed though, and he's incapacitated.
Is he incapacitated?
Yes, that's a part of the spell.
Okay.
He's incapacitated and has a speed of 0 for an entirety of a minute.
I am going to double check what incapacitated means. Okay, so, for a full minute?
For a full minute the spell
that would be
works.
good.
Okay. It just kind of stands around, just like
You're
looking
welcome.
at the
Get up
lights.
without being attacked.
Nice.
And Papsmear, you're up. You're
Alright.
lying down on the ground. You can use a move action to stand up.
Okay. I'm gonna use the move action to stand up.
And now you have a standard action and a bonus action.
Yep. I'm going
It's
to.
half your move. I'm gonna double check that, but you use your move. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was half, but yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm going to use a cunning action to disengage.
Okay. You're using your standard action to disengage from it.
No, I use a bonus action to
A
disengage.
bonus action. Okay, so you still have your standard action.
Yes. Huh?
Attack
No,
him.
I'm disengaging.
The abilities will save their bonus action when the spell saves it's a bonus action or not.
Yeah. I think
Oh yeah, we're gonna blow it.
can I use my standard action as a move action?
No.
No.
Nice attack.
Um.
If we don't gain, we'll leave inside my name.
Alright.
Why would you need that?
Where is my camel?
I didn't do any of those things.
It is quite a ways off.
Okay.
About 30 feet away from you.
Okay. So, can I just
You
stealth?
can find a witch.
Try and stealth? If
Oh.
it-
You
if
can
it
try to
is
hide
easier.
from it.
Well, I guess I can hide instead of disengaging, yeah.
Usually when she's only one.
Well, can I attack and then hide?
Hide action is a standard action.
Well, I have hide. I can use bonus action to hide instead of disengage. Cutting action. Cutting action lets me use a bonus action and dash, disengage, or hide. So
do a stealth check.
okay. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I want to hide after I attack. I'll attack and then try and hide.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Some of them man, and some cannot.
So what are you attacking with?
I'm gonna attack with my sword.
Your sword?
Yeah, I'll try and stab it in the side.
Okay.
Well, it's
That's not my problem.
a little loopy.
Yep.
So it's 25 to hit.
25, that definitely
Eagle's
hits.
already got
Okay.
it for you.
Is this would this count as surprised?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so it's an auto crit if it's surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh well, why don't you add that words of wisdom?
When in doubt, use your party's cover.
Do I get sneak attack?
No.
Okay.
You're not.
Alright.
You're not hiding right now.
That's fine. It's 16.
I will do that, Ashley. Thanks for the advice.
So you rolled the damage dice twice, right?
Oh, I thought it was just doubled.
How many Twitch views?
Oh. Okay, so it'll be 7 plus 4 plus 4, so 15.
15 points of damage?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright. And now I'll hide.
And now you hide. Roll stealth.
17.
Okay.
Pretty
And you slip away into the shadows?
I cover myself, I throw some sand in the air and go like this.
Yes. And make it pocket sand.
Yeah.
Pocket sand! Yeah!
Alright. So next up is Sir Regal Eagle. Woohoo! What do you choose to do?
I am still near that one onyx that's pretty dead, right?
Yeah.
Near.
You're near it.
So I am going to hit it with my great axe, hopefully.
Yep. Cock, you're on deck.
Can I do my move? No, third hasn't shown up.
I'm gonna add my bard intuition to that one. 17.
17?
That should reach you straight over.
No, sorry, I did that wrong. My bad. That would be
Held my moving
Really?
that spell that works on
23.
23 hits.
Yeah.
What damage do you do?
I do a total of
I still don't.
11 damage.
11 points of damage.
I attack again.
Okay.
Don't forget.
You still on your camel?
Yeah, no, I got off my camel.
Okay,
Don't
good.
forget you can add the inspiration.
20. I just did.
Okay.
24.
It hits.
Yes.
13.
13. Okay.
I now get back on my camel.
The camel already ran away.
When did you say that? I never once
told
heard
you
say
that.
I didn't hear that bit. Shit. All right.
When did it run away?
Oh, you said I didn't hear that bitch for a second.
No, I didn't hear that bit.
Damn.
I didn't
Who's
hear
chasing
the
away our
I
camels?
never
What's
heard.
that?
Who's chasing away our camels?
I never.
The earth elementals. The
Yeah, I got
giant
off my
rock
camel and it ran
beasts
away.
that are slamming into
Camels
the
aren't
ground.
exactly courageous creatures.
Yeah.
I've had Humpy for like a total of like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Ruby says
All right, Humpy loves me.
Yes.
I love Humpy.
That
so
back
worried
tip wouldn't have done that.
we're being attacked by earth elementals.
I'm going to.
Oh, hold on. All right, just because I don't get on my camel doesn't mean I'm done. I'm going to move 20 feet away.
Okay. It gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
not
it
going to move
slams
away.
you?
I'm not going to move
Can you do an
away.
acrobatics
I'm
check?
not going to move. Not going to move. Stay right there.
Stay
right there.
acrobatics.
Alright, can I go?
Go ahead.
Alright, I use my longbow.
Against which one? The one that's attacked?
Yeah, the one that's on the
Yeah,
stage.
that was like, all this
You're rolling the
extra.
wrong dice,
I
bruh.
thought that's you the
Rolling the wrong dice, bruh. That middle
It's
one.
not an animal.
This
Well,
one
a
and this
camel
one?
is.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was a
exactly.
cool experience. I opened night seeing the Hobbit in theaters.
I do
Oh, you have a charger?
20.
It's friends.
Or 20.
I might need to
Yeah,
grab that after
Okay,
yours is
and it
charged
hits.
up.
Alright, I'd like to use my hunter's prey.
Charge this up?
Okay.
Well, it's yours charging right
So it says
Yeah, but it's like,
you can be
I don't know how
when
much
you hit
it
a
is.
creature with a weapon,
Well, when it gets high
attack,
enough,
the creature takes
can I
an
get
extra
some of my
1d8 damage
Okay.
Sure.
if it's below the hit point.
But if you want, if you have a cord,
Maximum.
I have it in.
HP, I don't
There's
know.
a,
Yeah,
there's
so
a
it's
extended,
below
like,
its maximum
90
HP.
Alright, so I can use both of these again?
Well, no, so
I
you
have a
roll
charger in my
D8
bag.
Okay.
this
Yeah,
one.
just
You
do
can
that.
roll it twice.
I have a full thing. I have the box and everything.
Oh,
No, but I also use this.
Alright, Jane, you're on deck.
But I'm using
Who's on deck?
both for my...
Jane.
No, you're only
Oh,
rolling
Jane.
D8.
I keep forgetting that her name is Jane.
So I do 2d8s.
Yeah, 2d8s, yeah.
What?
Um,
What are you looking at?
so D8, so 6.
6 plus.
Oh. I don't know.
6 plus 6.
I'm just
No,
making
6
sure
plus
you're
5.
not dying, so I can
Plus
heal
1.
you, I guess.
Yeah, so 6.
I haven't been hit yet. How could I be dying?
Plus 1 is
Oh,
6.
yeah.
11, and then I get my plus 4 from the longbow.
Wounds on the inside. Not the outside.
Is cure wound and healing wound the same thing?
11.
Eric, I do...
This one uses those.
There you go.
You don't use one of these?
It doesn't fall off the chair.
Because you only roll that when you try. You already gave
Huh?
You're
I did 11.
No.
11 points damage.
Alright. Your bow flies into a crack in the elemental, and you hear a snap, and it seems as if something that just has been holding up strings are snapped, and it just falls into a pile. of rock
Nice.
in
Good
the
job. Good fucking job. You killed it.
Wait, we
Kill
got
it?
one?
And there's another one though,
There's
right?
another one, yeah.
Alright, so now I'm gonna do my second attack.
Okay.
Wait, which one did he kill?
The one that was already getting hurt. The one that was
Kind of
me.
standing around.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
wait a
okay.
minute.
The charmed one?
The charmed
The
one
non-
is still
Can you
charmed for
repeat-
about
Oh, I thought he killed the
52
charmed one.
seconds.
Yeah.
Can you repeat what you said a second ago about it being held up or whatever?
Now I just do the one.
You said so, hold on.
It was like it was held up on strings.
Yeah.
Like
And
you
it
make
just,
this
and as soon as the arrow struck at the center, it's like they snapped and it just fell into a
It's like a
pile.
metaphor.
Oh. So it's
Alright,
not
ready?
like,
I'm gonna roll
what's that
for
like
my
that
sec-
actually like
Eric,
looked like that
There
was like,
weren't there wasn't a puppet.
Alright.
well, no, what I mean is like it didn't look like there
I'm
was
gonna
an
do my
active
second
spell that was
attack.
controlling the beast or something like that.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Plus 4, 22.
I do 22, but
I'm-
the next one.
I'm going to say, because you still have about 52 seconds, which is, or 48 seconds, which is
8 rounds.
8 rounds.
Yeah.
You have a lot of time to kill this thing, and it's just kind of standing there.
So can
Alright, I'm
we
doing
just
22
You're
AC.
welcome.
No, can we just leave?
So
Oh, we
you
could.
can try to
No,
leave,
because if
but
we disengage, a minute will go by really fast.
Oh yeah.
so
We gotta get our candles
I'm just
and
gonna
all
say you
that.
guys hack at this thing until it turns into dust.
Yeah, let's just do that.
You're welcome.
Alright, so 22
Alright.
AC.
Yeah, Hawkcock just hit the thing.
So yeah, 22 AC. I rolled.
Sure.
We're going to.
Killed one.
But I mean, it's already dead.
Yeah, we're.
No,
No,
but
he's shooting the other one.
Yeah.
It's the second attack.
No, the other one is standing around doing nothing.
So I can but I can hit it.
Dragon.
Right,
No,
but what
we're-
I'm saying is it doesn't.
We're yada yadaing.
We're
Oh.
just fast
Okay,
forwarding.
guys, pay attention.
Okay, so
We are skipping the rest of the battle and
we're
just
fast
assuming
forwarding
it's
through the
dead.
battle because we had a very good move by your bard.
Wait, can I heal him?
Oh, I guess, yeah, okay.
Well, we need to
Well,
heal
we'll do
now.
that afterwards,
Yeah.
but
So-
And I killed the.
okay, guys, let the DM talk.
48 seconds pass. In those 48 seconds, you each get 8 actions. It's a lot of actions. So I'm gonna say that the second one just kind of turns into a
Yeah,
pile
we
of
got it,
dust
Maggie. You don't need
because
to
you attack it
I'm a bard.
completely.
Amazing.
Yes.
Everyone needs to know.
And so you've defeated 2 earth elementals.
Healing word is a bonus action.
In this time, your employer Sneed has just kind of been hanging back, letting you guys take care of business, kind of standing around
Is
his,
he impressed?
his cart. He's happy.
Is he impressed though?
Very
With all of
impressed.
us, yeah,
He's
probably.
Very impressed. Wow, you guys took care of that. 2 earth elementals at the same time.
Can I like try to
Ta-da!
milk him for some more money since I almost died?
What's that?
Can I try to like milk him for some more money since I almost died?
Go ahead.
Alright.
What do you
Don't
say?
do that.
Hey, I almost died, what the hell?
Isn't that your job?
You knew this was happening.
No,
Why would you
I've already paid you the money. I mean,
Alright.
and you're getting a nice magic item to boot.
How
so
about some shares in your company? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, you get a cut of that.
He doesn't know. Maybe. It's a maybe.
We'll talk about
He
it.
doesn't know is a maybe.
Yeah, so you guys defeat 2 earth elementals. And you can choose to continue your journey at this point. There's still a swirling cloud of blackness overhead, so you might want to take a little bit of a break in the shade.
Yeah, let's rest up.
Can I actually
Yeah,
make a
we have to
ritual?
collect our camels.
Can we do like a legit rest? Yeah, can I call Humpy? I want Humpy back.
Humpty comes back. All your camels are
Yes!
back. You guys can take a rest at this point.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
I want to say a prayer of healing, so that we all heal for.
That's what the rest does.
Plus
That's
7.
fine. Yeah. We're doing a short rest because you guys gotta keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so
How much do we heal?
2d8 plus 7.
So you guys he's gonna
I'm just gonna let you all do that.
You go back to full health.
You'll be well. You will.
But we don't want to stick around too long, so we get this caravan on the road again.
I mean, I'm gonna heal back up to
Um,
slightly, so.
As you walk down
Yep.
through the sand, you come to the kind of crevice that it formed. The earth elemental is traveling toward you. It ends in a big pile of disturbed sand, and in the center you see the bones of a human lying in the sand.
Oh no.
how about we avoid that?
I'm human, yeah. I held no particular.
Yeah, it seems
I'm not really
a
too.
little fishy. Let's just keep on moving.
Is there any visual things besides the bones, like
They are sun bleached. They've been out there a long time.
Well,
Sand out here.
there's no
Is there any clothing?
is there any
No.
Okay.
Any clothes have
Effects.
been completely just.
No
destroyed.
jewelry or anything?
Have you passed
Nothing
the
of value.
wisdom?
Do you want to search the corpse?
I'll search the corpse.
Okay.
Ooh,
Go
Wait,
ahead.
wait, before you do that,
Yeah.
may I cast detect magic?
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to do that.
While she's casting that, I asked Smee, I'm like, hey, by any chance, you didn't happen to like try to make this trek once before, right?
No, this is the first time
Okay,
we're
cool.
doing this too.
Okay,
Now you
so
pass the
we're.
wisdom.
How
Alright.
much did we all heal, by the way? I know that we did a
I'm
healing
assuming
spell.
I just roll a
Passive
d1.
wisdom.
What do I add?
roll a d20.
Was
what are
that
you
your
doing again?
That's
I'm
like
using detect magic.
your wisdom.
16.
So we're 16.
What modifier do
Everyone
I
heal
add?
16. By the way.
Heal 16.
Detect
I
magic.
believe
So you
it's.
just go up to full health.
I don't believe
You can't go any
there's
further.
anything
Yeah,
you have to
right.
do to detect magic.
Other than roll a d20.
I don't think you have to do anything.
You just detect
No,
magic.
yeah, just check
Oh, I
that.
just
You
detect-
just detect magic.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Detect magic.
Yeah. So you do feel that there is something magical that is
You may not want to go up
buried
Bangkok.
in that area.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there.
Yeah, true.
Alright, everyone, I have an announcement. I have an announcement. There's something magical buried in that pit. And I do not believe we will want to disturb it, because dead and bones usually mean bad.
But I have turn undead.
What is that?
Well, that means I fuck up the dead.
Yeah,
No.
If one of us dies,
That
you can
doesn't
bring us
mean-
back as
It
undead.
means that
Here's the thing,
I
here's the
have
thing,
favorite
here's the
company
thing.
against
Wait. We don't know if we're going to be fighting undead. That's the problem with magic. Until things happen, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we
So
should
let's
just,
avoid that.
Yeah, we should just keep
Raise
on.
your hands if you'd like to avoid the possibly deadly magic thing. Me.
Deal with it really quick. So
But, like,
But possibly deadly, but also possibly
Really
priceless item.
Yeah,
but possibly very deadly.
right. Like there's gonna be a fucking treasured item in the middle of the desert. Here's some bones.
A lot of people die in the desert.
Alright. We'll
looks like
do
we're
a vote.
trying
We'll do a vote. Raise your hand if you want to keep going and avoid the possibly deadly magic thing.
Smee raises his hand.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6.
That's democracy.
7.
We're out.
7. So,
More
I
than
mean,
half. We're out.
I guess we can't control you guys if you really want to disturb it, but the majority of the group would like to keep going.
Onwards and upwards.
So your caravan continues on its way
Yeah.
after that very democratic vote. Yeah. So without any real delay accrued, because you just fought the elementals, you continue on your way, and you manage a couple long rests, so you're all up at full health.
Nice.
It does take many days to get through this area. On the 8th day of traveling through this place, you have seen nothing but sand dunes all you have seen is sand. All you have smelled is sand. All you've heard is the wind blowing sand.
Did we watch the movie Doom?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, somehow we got TV.
Yeah.
VCR.
Might have hallucinated that.
On day 8, you're beginning to run low on water.
Okay.
Oh,
Question,
no.
though, I have
Does-
10 rations.
Those are your rations. Hold on.
Yeah.
Those are mine, so I'm like, good.
You don't have to tell us about those.
Yeah, you should.
Don't tell us about us.
All the food that you've packed are on these camels, so yeah.
Rations include water as well.
Yeah.
But those are yours.
But you're running low on water.
Does nobody have create water?
Unfortunately.
He did that on purpose.
I have water walk.
I play the cowbell.
You play the cowbell.
I'm proficient in cowbells. Very good.
That doesn't help with the water situation. But anyway.
No, but it makes me feel better.
So traveling straight forward, you cannot see over these dunes. So every time you round one, what do we call it? Climb over one. It's just the same thing that you see every time. It's just sand, sand, sand. But suddenly, it's day 8, so you're planning on getting out of this in about 2 days.
Okay, we're close then.
You're close to getting out of the dunes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But just as you round a dune,
Uh-oh. That's right.
you see a group of people
Oh.
sitting
What kind of people?
around a tent.
Some banderitos. Let's
Some
Wait. We don't know that.
Can I use perception?
Yeah, perception.
But we'll
You know
let
what,
him
you don't
finish
have to-
describing the scene.
So these people are sitting around a tent. They also have a shade up to keep the sun off of them.
Heard of that.
They're not looking good. They look like they have been through some terrible battle, and they're all bloody, but they're also wearing armor and weapons and nothing else. As soon as they see you, they draw their weapons.
Okay.
The ones that can. There are 3 lying on the ground that
Can
don't
I
seem to
offer
be
to
moving.
heal them?
Who's
for
the
letting
most
us
like
go by?
diplomatic of like our team?
I have
I have a very high chart.
I have rustic
Very
hospitality though, so I fit in with the common folk with the eat. I can find a place to hide or rest pretty much anywhere.
Well, let's talk to them and see if like
Yeah, they
they're
might
chill.
be some like struggled like soldiers, right?
Yeah.
Who has the
Like
highest?
My charisma is at a 19.
Alright.
Who's that?
But I have.
I mean, his charisma is 11. Yeah, it's not
So
as
plus
high,
4.
but he also has that thing that.
I have
like,
the
you know,
folk hair, so
he
action.
fits in with them folk.
I mean, you can try. They have armor and stuff, so I don't know if they would count as common folk.
I mean,
Alright,
a
so
lot of
who-
soldiers are common.
So who
folk.
thinks Hawk should go talk to him?
Sure.
One of the humans walks up a ways in front of the others and yells at you. You guys should move on.
How many are there?
Alright, well, let's just
There
move
are
around him.
eight.
Fuck him. Let's just let him do the thing. Let's just keep on keeping on. Where
Well,
we're
wait,
going.
what if they could help us
Get some
out though? I mean,
information.
I could
Wait,
just
wait,
like.
Nah,
We need
we're
anything.
good. We're 2
May
days
I
out.
shout back? Do you need
Information
healing?
would be useful.
We have healers. We can help you.
Information
Why
is
would we
free.
offer that?
We're
then?
It would
nice.
be
I
useful.
promise.
Don't prostitute me.
We just walk around.
I'm not prostituting you. I can heal. You're not the only healer in the group.
I can
It's not
heal.
all about
I
you.
can heal really good though.
I know, but why do we want to offer them anything?
Craig's
Just
heal's
walk
pretty
around?
good.
Because they might give us stuff.
Craig heals pretty
What do
good.
we need?
Craig's also
Money.
Eric though.
Eric,
We
I
didn't
use
get
my
any.
rustic. I also use
More
my.
money.
I use my rustic hospitality.
Don't worry about that right now.
Alright.
There's nowhere to like eat or sleep out here. And that's really more for like when you're in like a town. or
Drinking
something.
drinking water.
Yeah, but they're not gonna have much water probably. So they hear that you're yelling about healers. They seem to perk up a little bit about that.
They put their weapons away.
No, they're
Not
still
yet.
very much on guard, but they start whispering between themselves.
See?
Would you offer?
Heals for info.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Squats for subs.
if you exchange some information, let us know what's going on, let us know, because we're heading obviously probably in the direction that you're coming from, right? So if anything that you could tell us that might help us on our way, in exchange for healing, we have, I know at least 3 people who have healing abilities in this group. Maybe we could exchange this way.
How many are you?
How many, what do you mean?
How many people?
9.
9. We're a total of 9.
Isn't it 8? Oh, yeah.
There's 9 of us. There's No one else.
Did you include me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not.
Yes, 9, because we are 8.
How many of yous?
8 people.
They have 8 as well?
3 inches.
Left.
Why are you injured, eh? Yeah.
Great.
Yeah!
Guys, we shouldn't be laughing.
One
This is a
healer,
serious ordeal. They
and
just lost
you
some
can
of
have
their
1 guard
friends.
with.
Huh?
1 healer and 1 guard.
Alright, so I'm clearly not the most powerful healer, but I'll go if someone needs me to go.
This is your
Oh wait,
idea,
that's what they
so-
asked for?
Yeah,
They
go.
want us to
You want
send
me to
down
go?
one
Yeah.
healer and guard?
So would
Yeah.
someone like to come with me?
Smee does not like this. He's very antsy about this.
It should probably be either you or me, right? Or maybe the mountain dwarf.
Yeah, it should be
The paladin, yeah.
That's it.
Is the mountain dwarf going to come with me?
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
I think.
Alright, so we're going to go.
Alright.
Dom and Barty.
Okay.
Dominoes and body.
They keep their weapons up, but they let you come through. As you get closer, you notice that the 3 that are lying down are they're not really bandaged up because they don't seem to have any bandages, but they've taken strips of clothing and wrapped up some legs, some arms. One of them seems to be missing an eye.
Ooh.
One of them, their leg is not sitting properly on their body.
It's a ruse.
So whichever one looks like are struggling the most at the moment, I'm going to first ask them, in order to heal you, I must touch you. Are you okay with that?
Don't try anything.
I won't. It's how my spell works, I promise.
Okay.
So I reach my hand out and touch him with my fingertips, and I use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
It's getting steamy.
So Cure Wounds is a creature I touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, and it doesn't have any effect on undead or constructs. So
1d8.
Yep. And I'm rolling that, right?
Or do you just they roll it?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, right?
Yeah, it says 8, yeah.
Okay. What's my spell modifier?
7.
7?
That's good.
So. Oh. Yeah, 7. So,
Eric, would you mind passing me a
9.
water bottle from the fridge so I don't have to.
9? Okay. You want to do that to the other 2 as well?
Huh?
You want to do that to the other 2 as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
So now that I, the great Barty Magalu Bodwin, the 33rd, has healed you, how are you feeling?
Well,
Do not forget my name.
the 3 that you healed, they were lying down, they were unconscious, but they all seem to be breathing at the very least.
Okay.
The one that's holding his sword looks at you skeptically and just kind of says, "Hey, keep checking. Are they okay?" And one of the other guys walks up and just kind of puts his ear next to one of the first one that you.
I can
that
do
you
it
touched.
again.
And kind of says like, "I'm bleeding," or in his lungs.
Should I continue
so
trying
they-
to heal him?
So they don't let you touch them anymore.
Okay.
But
I
they do say, "Now what do you want?"
Just information. We were just wondering, obviously you guys I'm assuming are coming from the nearby town. Or bazaar that we are kind of headed towards. So we were just wondering why you're all beat up and bleeding just because, it could, we're heading in that direction no matter what. So it'd be nice to know what we're getting ourselves into, we were hired to go out here with someone to help them with a little thing, so
Well, you should know
Yes.
that before we ended up like this, we were 24 strong.
24!
We came from the south most recently, and
Where we're headed.
saw some things that I'm not. It's hard to believe still.
What might they be?
Tomorrow you must speak up.
Living bones, walking and eating.
So the undead.
That's what you want to call them.
But Was there any sign of a necromancer?
What the hell's a necromancer?
Don't worry.
Bring this back.
What, do you know anyone?
Living dead.
Was there anyone in control?
Here's some more questions. Did it seem like they were following orders? Like they had a motive, or they were just wandering
They were
about?
eating us.
Well, I know, but other than eating you, they headed in a particular direction, maybe? Were they avoiding one way versus another, or just taking over generally, the general area?
We were sleeping in the middle of the night.
Okay, I understand.
And we were attacked. And we ran away.
I see. And that's all you know, is that... And there's 24 of you, and they took over this entire bazaar? Like, are there citizens around?
Bazaar. We came from the bazaar, but we ended up south of here. And from there we ran.
So they're not at the bazaar, they're on the way to the bazaar.
They're south of here.
They're south of here. The bazaar's to the west.
Oh.
So we're golden,
So,
alright.
so we just have to not go south and we'll be okay. Unless they are headed west.
Yeah.
Do you think they are headed west?
I don't know.
Just avoid this.
But we didn't see them until we ended up down there.
Alright, well,
Thank you for the help. I will pray for you.
Okay.
thank you.
So
we come back.
So you move on? Or?
Domino's delivers prayer.
So we come back to the group and share the information that to the south of us, there could be a horde of zombies.
Whoa! A horde of zombos?
Whoa, the undead? Holy crap.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not going there.
They ain't going south, you can't pay
Well,
me
the
enough
thing
money.
is they could be heading west. We don't know.
That's okay, we won't
So we
move on.
should be ready and move.
Huzzah! Let's get a move on.
Huzzah to the bazaar.
Huzzah to the bazaar!
Agreed, dwarven friend. It was bad. It was very bad. Like, they lost, yeah, we should go.
Okay.
To the bazaar we go.
So you choose to move on?
Huzzah to the bazaar.
Alright.
Yes.
Huzzah.
As you round the next dune, you do hear someone scampering up behind you.
Yep.
Oh, whoa, what?
A younger one of the soldiers.
Oh, jeez.
Runs up to you and just kind of just yells at you, like, "Hey,
Yep.
I just wanted to say thanks, and we have some extra water, and you guys can have it.
Blessed be.
But you also, when you get to the city, just there's I mean, you look resourceful.
Yes.
Don't trust the leaders. They're no good.
Oh.
I understand. Thank you. And in return, so good.
On the southern wall, there's a door
Yes.
with a scorpion's tail drawn on it.
Scorpion tail.
Knock. When the street is empty, knock on the door. And what do you want to say? Pour venom in my ale. And someone will let you in.
That sounds unhealthy.
And then he just kind of scampers back off.
Let the great world know about the great body bottling. The bloody dead!
Okay.
What?
Body
I need to be famous. Everyone must know my name.
Okay.
It's literally the same group of people. We already know
I don't think
you.
he's gonna live that long.
You might, but the other people don't.
What other people? We're in the middle of the desert alone.
No, we're not. The other group.
Scurried off.
Well, I yelled at
So
him.
you keep on
Oh my
moving.
gosh.
Well, let's keep this.
Jane, it's not all about you.
We got like zombies in town to get to.
Yeah.
Go, Dean.
So you guys have made your way through the oasis. All the days pass. You are fine. Woo! You get your long rests in. You are all healed up. It's been a tough time, but that extra water really helped.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo! You're welcome, Jane.
I would like to point out I was the first one to suggest we offer to heal them in return for information or other resources. But
Woohoo, we made it.
y'all
Let's
just
keep
can't
going.
hear me over here because there's
Alright.
very loud people over there.
Yeah, there's some
So-
huge loud people back there.
You keep on.
Brian, everyone's telling you to be quiet.
Shut you.
We gotta keep this train moving,
Whoa,
guys.
wow.
If we're gonna make it anywhere.
Yeah, guys, you gotta keep it moving.
Alright, so you guys make your way through the sand oasis. The rest of the trip to the city of Bilal Bani goes on without any problems whatsoever.
I thought we were going south.
Wrong.
No.
Hold
Well, I
on.
mean, you can if you want.
Let's go south, guys.
You can go south on your own.
You guys realize he has all our money, right?
Keep on.
Alright, arrived at the city.
So the trip goes without any problems. On the way there, you see some rocky red outcroppings on the sides, clay that has risen out of the desert. If you want to know.
Are we fighting clear elementals now?
Maybe.
Fighting
Do you want to? And on the 43rd day of your travels, you see a city or a plateau in the distance.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost to Bellobani.
And as you near the plateau, you see that there's a giant crack running down the side, all the way from the top to the bottom. And when you get closer, you see holes cut into the sides of the plateau that just dot it in very random assortments. Groups of humans and dwarves are camped outside. Let's see here. Keep moving closer. You start seeing that there are some people moving across between different camps. It's beginning to become evening. I don't know how to say that. And the sun is setting in front of you, so that there is some shade provided by this plateau. And you see fires starting.
It's dark.
It's not.
Getting
it's only dark.
It's like it's dusk.
Dusk.
It's
Okay.
not really dusk. It's only dark under the plateau
Pre-dusk.
Oh.
at this point.
We're in the shadow of the plateau.
You're not in the shadow yet, but okay, sure, you're in the shadow of the plateau.
So they're in broad daylight and they have fires going, and there's like a big shadow from the plateau, but they have fires going.
Yeah,
Okay.
cooking fires, maybe. So as you get closer, you see some clerics moving about the encampments. They're speaking to the groups, offering prayers. A group of bards to your right have started singing a merry song together. You know that they want fires for the night because the nights are brutally cold and brutally windy. And you come to let's just say you come to the realization that these are other adventurers who've come into the city, probably escorting some other caravans.
Rich gnome.
I can produce flame for them.
So it seems like there are several other caravans heading to this bazaar, whether it's
We're at
for
the
whatever.
You know that this bazaar is like one of the hubs.
Are we,
Oh,
at,
okay.
are we at the bazaar or
Yeah,
we just at a
well-
plateau?
The bazaar is in the plateau.
Oh, okay, alright, good.
Wait, is this our final destination?
It is.
Sure. All right.
Till.
Yeah. You can talk to some of them if you want.
Wait, so what's Sneed going to do? That's what I want to know first.
Sneed just wants to get into the city. We're finally there. He's super excited to get away from the sand.
Okay, I think we should go to the south wall and check out that door that dude was talking about.
I agree.
Wait, I think we should investigate the other areas first and sort of get a handle. Like, talk to some of the other adventurers, maybe make some friends in case things go horribly wrong.
I can produce fire for them, which is what they
There
want.
you go. See, we could get some information and some trade. Get a
And
grip
I can
on
use
the
my
town.
rustic hospitality.
there's-
True, you
Alright.
There you go.
Well,
Well,
then
there's literally clerics, and we have some cleric friends, right? Yeah. Raise your hand if you're a cleric.
I'm not a cleric anymore.
I will say that one of the dwarven adventurers who is sitting there at the camp hops up on his camel and rides out to you and just kind of rides alongside you and just says, hey, so how much is he paying you?
Enough.
Well, wait, let's hear the man out.
Why?
Why do you ask?
Well, I want to get paid too.
For
Find
what?
a job. Find a job,
He's
bro.
gonna have to leave eventually.
Don't, you said nah.
Yeah, we'll be leaving with him. Find another job, bro.
Literally, he's not gonna go anywhere for a long time. He spent all of his money on us and all of it.
You took a one-way trip?
Yeah.
He did.
Well, he
Move
did.
along, bro.
We're taking his money and leaving. He took a one-way trip. And he's not going to have money to
Just
pay
have a
himself.
Stop
through
giving
the
him
desert.
information that he doesn't
You-
fucking need.
for
and
free.
You
tell him to
took
move
you
along.
took a one-way trip
Move along,
through the
bruh.
desert
Yes.
He
And-
did, not us.
without
We're-
a plan to get back.
That's
He
his.
did.
That's his prerogative, not ours. Sorry, bruh. Figure out something else because we're not paying you any money.
All right.
I'm
The butt spilling all the
Well, I just want to let you know that some of us have been here a couple months.
That's fine. That's your problem.
Why?
No one really ever leaves once they come here.
Well, we're leaving.
That is. Listen to the guy.
Oh, you're shushing him for giving information?
No. Sometimes when someone
listen.
tells you you're not leaving, you don't say we're going to leave.
Listen,
That's how you get that attention.
merchants come here to
They
the
want to be
city
famous.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them get out.
We're not worried about merchant getting out. We're gonna get out.
So,
Listen to
if
the
you're
guy.
waiting for someone to hire you,
Who says,
they're not going to.
Who says we need hire to leave?
I'll hire myself.
Well, we're not exactly.
I just got paid a bunch of money.
Food out here is expensive,
I see.
and camels are very expensive.
Still got
Do you
money.
own those camels?
Yes.
I mean,
We can take them.
Humpy is mine.
I'll pray to my God.
You
He'll
do
provide.
not own those camels.
We
He
don't.
owns the camel.
I own Humpy. Humpy is mine.
Uh-oh.
I think you should
No,
pick out
kind of-
Humpy within like 10 of our.
You know, I feel like we
Hey,
should
guys.
start demanding what Smeed is supposed to pay us now. Because remember how he was only going to pay us half before and half when we got here?
Hold on.
We might have to beat it out of him.
Well, you guys also have to remember that we're 8 of us and there's 1 of him. So we do
Yeah,
have
but-
quite a bit of leverage on speed.
Well, that's a
Okay.
question.
Yeah, but we don't know what the
Has
government
anyone gotten
officials here are
hired
like.
here?
Some people do.
I don't give a fuck about the
Well, I
cops.
think I'll be okay.
You do, and they have magical balls of fire.
I don't think the cops are gonna get involved.
Just,
chill
you
out.
know, keep that in mind.
Guys, this
Well,
guy's just
can
trying
we-
to mess
can
with
we
us.
get-
Let's
yeah.
just keep doing our
Alright,
thing.
alright,
This is
guys.
a distraction. We need to just move
Yeah, we
on.
gotta
Thank
get
you,
going.
Hawkcock.
Talk
Let's
with the
continue.
locals, and then we'll
So-
go check out that thing.
I think we should. Maybe this is a bad idea.
Yes, it is. Let's keep moving.
Can we just listen and just come on?
Okay.
Alright.
Well, if you keep on moving, Smeed guides you into the crack that ran all the way from the top of the plateau down. The plateau is several hundred feet tall. It is a very, very tall structure, and it's very wide. So as soon as you get into this giant crevice, the walls are completely straight, but the road kind of winds back and forth a couple times. And there's barely enough space for 2 camels to pass side by side, so the cart itself is having trouble getting through. But eventually, say a minute of just walking, you step out and your eyes, ears, and noses are assaulted with the sound of the evening work in the city. The city itself is dug down into the earth, and a ramp comes from the entrance and leads down into the city. Beyond the ramp, the stone buildings, they're short and they're really tightly squeezed together. Some are a little taller, so it's a very varied sight in front of you. They're all colored, very bright colors. You have reds, oranges, whites, some purples. To your right, along the north side of the plateau, in the distance, you see white marble along the side, and some flecks of gold against the wall. And that's the Lord's Keep, if you guys wanted to know. And around there, the sides of the plateau, on the inside, you see scaffolding that rises up to more holes in the sides of the plateau. Brightly colored sheets hang along just everywhere. There's just color everywhere. The hot, salty smell of sand is replaced with perfumes and spices, and the voices of merchants are just crying everywhere from just every direction. The single pathway from the ramp just leads down into the center a long way, so you can actually see from where you're standing the center of the city. Yeah. All right. So you guys can have a little bit of fun. I know this this little tavern. It's just around the corner over here. I have a friend of mine who came here a little earlier.
Smeed, darling, before you go, can we have the rest of our money?
If we were...
We like it now.
I'm going to the bank right now.
Let's go
You
with
can
you.
come with me.
We're gonna go with you.
100%.
Perfect.
To the bank we
We're all
go.
going to the bank.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the bank that he brings you to is kind of like a shady little place.
Remember, darling, catch only.
You follow the eastern wall further up, and just in there you see a hovel kind of with boards sticking out of it, and just a little sign that says bank.
Oh, okay. Totally legit.
Well, I mean,
And,
that's where I'd keep my money.
So he just walks up to the teller and just tells you, yeah, you guys can wait here.
Is this place FDIC?
No, how about we come up with you? Since you know
I'll let
Yes.
Smeed go up. I don't need to go right up. He can
All
go
right,
get
well,
the
I'm
cash
going
and-
up.
Fine.
All right.
Or maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe you should open an account here. They're really loyal to their customers.
Maybe we should have someone a little strong.
We'll think about that.
For Bard.
I mean, Smeed's just gotta go get the
You
money.
can come
and
with
come
me.
Can we
Nobody's
test
strong.
back. You wanna go?
I'll go up. Why not?
Is anyone else going to come up with us to the window?
I'll go.
So that's 3. Anyone else?
I'm good.
Yeah, we
Anyone else?
we don't need to flood the bank.
Sure. So you guys,
Okay, so
you guys
4 of
walk
us.
up,
That's a lot.
and Smeed just kind of talks to the teller, and he just wants a withdrawal. He's taking out a loan to start up his business in the city, and after a couple hours of just standing around, like 4 hours of standing around, it's gotten dark at this point. The guy just comes out with a huge sack of gold bars. Just they hold like hard cash in these banks.
Okay.
And
Does anyone have an ability to make sure it's real?
No.
Is it real?
Just ask him. Is that real?
well,
Yeah.
well, I hope so.
Alright, I'll buy that. Sounds good to me.
You guys, he's using it to start his own business, so I'm sure he's
Can
got
I
to
use
think
detect
of-
magic? I'm going to use detect magic just in case.
It's not magical.
Okay.
All right. So he hands you the equivalent of 1,006 gold bar
Me.
in gold bars.
Who does he hand it to?
I don't know.
You're not at the window.
I'm asking the DM. Who does he hand it to?
The group.
Me.
Anyway, the
He
group.
just kind of puts it down in front of you and lets you fight over it.
Alright, I take it.
All right. It's been nice working with you.
Yes, thank you.
You're all a little weird. I
Yes.
just want to say that.
Did we ever get our item? Wait.
And if anyone ever asks
where's
if you
your
who you hired. Wait. Oh yeah, a magical item.
Oh yeah. So he just kind of like pulls into the carton.
Hold on, did we all agree? Are we all comfortable with the Bard taking
And-
the money?
Well, I'm gonna give it to everyone.
And
I'm just
he
gonna give it
pulls
back
out
to him. I'm totally not
an
doing it.
amulet
Just like a.
with a sapphire in the middle, and he just kind of like says, "Yeah, I mean, I've been told this is magic. I think it's magic."
So I'm going to pass the money over to someone else.
Do you want to use that to take
I'll
magic?
take it.
And I will
Yeah,
hold on to the
yeah.
amulet.
Okay, yes, you got it right.
Okay, sure.
Cool. I have the amulet. Just a random amulet.
A random
What does it look like
magical
again?
amulet.
It's an amulet, like a golden chain with a sapphire.
Okay.
Put it on.
Golden.
Yeah, see what it does.
Yeah, why don't you see what
What's
it
the
does?
worst?
Best way to find
You
out.
can
a magic
definitely,
does.
you as a magic user with the detect magic spell, you can tell that it does have some magical properties.
Okay. I just don't know what it does.
Plus our
You can sit down and kind of investigate it, but it will take, I think, let's just say 2 hours of sitting and focusing on it. So, Smee, at this point, is very happy that he's gotten here, and he kind of tells you, like, so about that tavern I was talking about, I'm going to drop this money off, and if you want, I'll buy you all around. Because
Really?
I'm just happy to be alive at this point.
Sounds good, Speed.
Yeah,
I am a sucker for some drinks.
I haven't had an ale in 35 days. I'm going right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking going bad.
Alright, who wants to go with me to go get drinks?
Yeah,
Of
right.
course. We
I'll,
can go to some.
Well, while they're drinking, I'm
play
going
some
to go
games.
study my amulets. So that way I know what it does.
It is an
Our amulet.
It's a what?
You guys can stay there as well.
You can get
at
a
the tavern.
rum.
They have beds.
Get a rum.
It's a communal
Yeah,
tavern.
get a room with your sapphire.
I don't know
Communal
if
sapphire.
I'm not going to get rid of it.
No, just share it with the team. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to find out what it does first, so I can tell the team what it does.
Well, you
Get a
could
room with the sapphire
use the
and be in the tower.
I don't know if I want to pay for a room. The guy who came in just told us everything is overcharged and expensive, meaning they swindle
together.
Yeah,
people
then
here.
stay somewhere.
So then find a booth
Okay,
and just sit
well,
there.
yes,
and
but
just
we
sit
can
there like-
literally. Alright, so guys, I don't know if you realize this, but when we came in, there was a dwarf who literally told us, warned us, that people here don't leave. And it's not because they're forced to be here, it's because they physically cannot afford to
Let's
leave.
not
Whoa,
split up.
he's a dwarf. You're gonna listen to a dwarf?
Oh my goodness.
We have a dwarf on our team!
We do?
Alright, guys, listen. I need a fucking drink. We're gonna go to this bar. We might get in a fight. That's it.
Let's make
do
this
it.
And we're
happen.
sticking together.
We can just ask how much the room costs and make a decision.
Yeah, let's ask how much the room costs
We're
before we
not worried
decide
about rooms.
Stacey.
We're getting a drink. Loosen up. We just been on a 35-day trip.
I'm worried!
The bar has a
I'm
bowl.
following Ryan.
Alright, to the bar we go.
Hot cock.
Hot cock.
Hot cock. Captain Hot Cock to you.
No, it's hot
I'll
cock.
send it to Brian over Facebook.
Alright.
Oh, you posted a link. Oh, but I see the link.
Wait, what's
A
happening?
link to what?
A link
Hold on,
in
I
time.
see it. Nightbot got mad at someone because they posted a link. I'm sorry about that, Ashley. Oh, Ashley drew us some art.
Yeah.
She drew us Wicked with a little mountain lion.
Oh,
Thank you, Ashley.
That's cool. Thanks.
Ashley.
Thanks,
Oh
Ash.
my
We
God.
love it.
We appreciate
Fan
it.
art.
I love this so much.
That's exactly what it is.
Show
We
the-
got fan
show the
art.
stream.
Woo! Our first fan art.
Show the stream?
Yeah. So stream. We can't really like show it to you, but it's
We
our
got
first
fan
fan art.
Oh, cool.
It's so cute. It's our little
Oh, you can actually see it. Yeah, it's good. Nice. You can see it on the screen.
Oh, you can? Yeah, it's our little guy holding a mountain lion, which is we're raising a toy for money for a toy for a mountain
That's
lion.
really good.
Heck
Yeah, guys.
Cool.
Thank you,
Oh, heck
Ashley.
yeah.
We love it.
What's up?
We appreciate y'all.
Oh, Maggie, hold up to the screen. Mitch wants to see how it looks.
100%. We love
Hold
it.
on.
We love all y'all.
Hold on. I gotta find it again. There's the link.
Nightbot might hate me, but it's fine. Nightbot hates everybody.
Nightbot's just a jerk.
Yeah, that's great.
He's full of piss and vinegar. Just how I raised him.
Put that up on like the rat book Facebook post.
Oh, is it? Can they see it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, here, put it closer. Tilt it a
Well,
little
you can
bit.
click on it in the chat, right?
Yeah, it will know. I think Nightbot took it away.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah, Nightbot took it away. But yeah, totally thank you for the fan art. We absolutely love it. It's super cute. You guys, you are amazing.
You're the real
It's-
hero.
Actually, it's people like you that make it worth streaming.
Heck yeah, for real.
Damn, you said that. I felt it.
Alright, let's go.
Was I supposed to be lying?
I
Done
mean,
with this sentimental bullshit?
Alright, we'll continue the game.
Alright, so
Getting
we
drunk.
continue.
Jeez. Alright, so the tavern that he leads you to is, again, a little bit closer to the edge of the plateau. It is called the Cragmaker Tavern, and when you get to the bar, you meet Fulmina Cragmaker, the owner of the bar, a dwarven lady, an older dwarven lady, very stout and very cheerful.
How old am I?
She's married.
hey, that's just the barrier.
Been 40 days.
It's only maps.
Tomorrow, you gotta speak louder.
I heard him.
I
wanna
know,
get with
but
this dwarf.
She's married, but she appreciates it.
Alright.
Do you say that out loud to her?
I want to get with you.
that's how he flirts.
I want to get with you, dwarf.
Tomorrow, we have a rogue in our party. I mean, you pay him enough, you can probably take care of that husband for you.
Don't tempt me.
Alright. So, I mean, the tavern itself is just, everything's made of stone in this tavern. There's very little wood. Delivering wood out here is pretty difficult, since it's all just sand. So there's a lot of sandstone. All the buildings are made out of sandstone. And all the chairs are made out of stone. All the tables are made out of stone.
Damn, it's uncomfortable. Well, the bed's made out of stone too?
Was that?
The bed's made out of stone too?
Yes. Most of them are. The cheap ones.
The cheap ones.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a nice little tavern. It's there aren't a lot of people here. You guys make up the bulk of the patronage, but I mean, you are 8 people, so it's quite a few.
What's the menu look like?
And Schmied buys us one.
It's mostly dried scorpion and like bugs.
Yummy!
And things like that.
What about the drink menu?
Oh, they have actually good beer.
So should we all go
like
around and say
ales
what we're
of
going
different
to
types.
do?
What's that?
Should we all go around and say what we're going to do within this bar?
What about that door with the snake and the poison? Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that door.
Yeah.
That door?
Well, let's
Yeah,
get drunk.
but I'm gonna get at least a drink because I
Let's
need
get a
to.
few
I
in.
need to
Well,
get
let's
drunk
take a
first.
minute.
Yeah, we'll take
Oh,
a
we
walk.
need poison.
Guys, just have
Yeah,
Shmi. Can you buy us that ale we've been talking
More
about? Everyone's
poison in my
kind
ale.
We'll get us. We'll
of
get us
looking to
some
do
better
different
booze.
stuff.
Yeah.
Let's have it. Just let's do it.
Yeah.
Cheers, all right?
They actually they have a special drink in here where they put a little bit of scorpion venom inside your drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we hold on, guys. Hold on.
I enjoyed the lights of this world a little too fast.
Hold the
Okay.
front doors. The front doors, guys.
Freight doors?
The front doors.
Freight.
Alright, because I said front.
Yeah.
Alright? Hold the front doors because
Stone pills.
there is a door that we need to go to, and on that door we need to say some words.
Well,
and
let's
those
get
words.
drunk.
Hold on a second here, Dom. All right.
Eagle Beagle's talking.
We gotta say, pour venom in my ale, and we would just. And she's talking about giving us a drink with some venom in the ale. Sounds shady.
Wait, did the door to this
Wait.
tavern have a scorpion
Maybe-
tail on it?
Wait. What if that's her
She's
trying
door.
to say trying to say she's part of? Just think about it, she's on the outskirts of the town.
So maybe we should.
I'm probably thinking too much about it.
Door.
She is the door.
She has a tattoo of a scorpion's tail on her.
Okay. I know what we do. We should
So maybe
have
we
a
should
drink.
all have it with the venom to show that.
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah.
should. Yeah.
All right, so we'll all do.
Yeah, I'll
are we
take
all
one.
doing venom?
I'll take one of them.
I will drink the venom last.
I'll take one.
I'll go for it.
I'll take a
go.
special drink. I'm a sucker for ale.
All right. So she hands you the drinks, and she kind of looks at you like, you don't get this many people taking it. Dude.
All right, this is weird.
Don't worry about it.
Should we say the thing?
We've never been to this area before.
Well,
We're just really excited to try the different.
Yeah,
We
try
were-
the cultures.
The delicacies,
of the,
the
area.
different delicacies of your
on-
We were
You're
sent
new?
by a
Yeah.
friend.
Yes, we're all new.
First
here.
drink of the day.
Oh, well, welcome to the city. This is the Ruby in the Desert. It's a beautiful place with beautiful people. We're glad to have you as our patrons here.
Yeah, we met some people on the way who really recommended this drink.
All
Are we
right.
getting Jones
How do you feel about the current leadership in the town, eh?
It's a little on the nose question there. You know, they do their best.
Are you unionized?
Doesn't sound very good.
Do you get dental?
So, well,
Getting a little personal here, I think.
can
I just want
I?
to get to know you a little bit.
Well,
You're all on the
everyone.
same page as the dwarf.
Well, everyone's like asking their questions and drinking their drinks. Can I study the amulet a little bit at least? Okay.
So the amulet
With the
itself.
scorpion tail
Yep.
too.
Give me a second here. I did have the notes.
Taking advantage of the time we have.
So Little Potato Bug says stone pillows offer good neck support, or so I've been told, mainly by cranky old doors. I'm sure they're not
it's
related.
How many do you
an
got?
amulet of keen eye, and it gives you a +1 to investigation rolls.
Oh,
What time did you start reading?
Nice.
cool.
Wow, that's like a custom way too.
Okay, so I wear it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so it's.
Well, wait. Do you have proficiency in investigate? Because if someone has proficiency in investigate, we should give it to them.
Does anyone have a proficiency
In what now?
in investigate?
Who's proficient in investigation?
Well, you're the one. Who's gonna be doing the most investigating?
Whoever puts on the amulet.
I've
Who's the magicist?
How much do you have?
me.
Yeah.
I have a 1.
Does anybody have higher than a 1?
I have a 2.
My investigation is 4.
Alright.
The rogue gets it.
Rogue.
No.
Oh, okay. The guard gets it.
Huh?
What? You get it?
I'll hold on to it for now, and I'll give it to you if you need it.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So you guys are sitting there drinking the ale. It is very numbing sensation. So you get both a little buzz and you stop feeling sensations more than usual when you drink. It's kind of a little bit of a.
It's like lean.
I'm not having another one.
Like the bypass, I can't feel my phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, oh wow.
I don't know. I can't understand what
I
you're
don't think
saying.
we were supposed to actually drink it.
An old dwarven male this time, comes up to the table and just kind of stares at you like, do I know you?
Are you her husband?
Yeah.
Oh hey.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. No, yes, I am. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I make the ale actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I came up with that scorpion venom thing.
I don't think you. Excuse me, but I don't think you know us. But a friend has highly suggested your brew to us.
You're supposed to do it. You're supposed to get it.
He didn't. A friend, I'm assuming, of yours who. We passed him on the way here, and we helped him a little bit, and he told us.
Just realized that. Huh? I kind of lead over to the bard, and I'm like, wait, you can't just assume just because he's a dwarf. They're all dwarves, like our friends. You know what I'm saying?
A friend. He just, someone who was on their way from here and was like, oh, you should definitely try this out.
Not all of them are friends with each other.
Yes.
All dwarves, one, don't look alike, and two,
maybe they didn't know you.
What, you mean nobody ever leaves your bar?
Nobody really ever leaves the city.
It's current here.
We're leaving now.
A small group. Well, you never. Surely someone must have left recently. I mean, it wasn't a very.
Oh sure, like the rich merchants, they leave all the time, but they can't have like soldiers and army.
That's one of us.
Well, that was probably one of the people we ran into.
Ah.
Like I said,
we should talk to some of the merchants, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. I just wanted to meet you guys because
You know something about a door?
Seen so many people down the drink.
You ever heard something about a door? Special door.
Put a scorpion tail on it.
Oh.
Maybe we should just say the thing.
Spit it on me.
Spray. Don't spray it.
Listen, I just make the beer. I don't really get out much.
Well, I'm just saying because you've handled by scorpion tail.
All right. I'm gonna come clean with you here, barman. We've heard of some
Nobody clip that.
secrecies, and that secrecies happens to use your ale as its secrecies. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Spit all over.
I don't think I'm supposed to talk about it.
All right, so he's definitely involved, guys.
Should we just say the phrase?
Well, if you were to just direct us to where this special door was, where would you say? Just so we're on the same.
I don't know about any doors.
So
Can I get the poison in my ale?
I got a buddy. This sounds like one of his things that he does.
Oh.
Can I get the poison in my ale?
No, it's venom. Or venom in my ale.
Would you maybe direct us towards your buddy?
Oh, no, I don't know where he goes. He's actually.
Does he show up here?
Yeah, I mean he's a big fan of that drink.
So so would you say he shows up here daily? He
hasn't been around for a while.
What does he look like?
Oh, did he just suddenly stop showing up? Or is it only rare?
He just kind of comes and goes. I don't know. I don't keep track of these people. I mean, he's a good friend. He's a good friend, though.
You should tell him. Well, next time you tell him, next time you see him, you should tell him that there are quite a few fans who were told, and we're fans of this drink, don't you think, guys? You should let him know.
Oh yeah, it's so fucking great. I love it. Can't feel my tongue. I love it.
Yeah, you guys seem alright.
Cool.
So are you a gambling man, sir?
I don't really get out of the house much. I just gotta make the beer.
That's not enough.
Beer.
Also, where's
I think they're upstairs in the bathroom.
Well, S'mores, is he not over there?
No. He's getting food because he hasn't really eaten yet.
Oh yeah, he brought him a pizza and he has to make it a special gluten stuff.
No.
So he offers to let you down into the basement to see his brewing, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. why
Hell
not?
yes.
What's going on?
Let's learn how
We're
to
gonna see
Sure.
the Brewmaster's ale room.
Hey guys, do we really want to go into
Yeah.
the
Let's do it.
basement?
I'm curious. Yeah. Let's do this.
Guy, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to go into strangers'
Giving us
basements.
drinks.
I'm okay with it. He seems pretty chill. He hasn't killed us yet. He could have poisoned us, but he did, so I'm down.
Well, he-
Yeah, I'm
well,
down
he-
to
Alright, I guess we're
Wait,
going.
well, hold on. Technically, he did poison us because he put venom in the air.
Yeah, but, then
Yeah, but we knew about it.
Good point.
Are we going in the basement?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, he just
Alright.
kind of waves you along. He's just kind of stumbling along a little bit, and he leads you around the back, around the bar,
Mhm.
and behind the bar there's a staircase that just leads down.
Okay.
And he kind of just says, you know, I'm like an educated alchemist.
Really?
Can I cast detect evil and good on him real
Fascinating.
quick?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Fascinating.
Is he?
So he's definitely evil. Alright, cool.
Sure.
Is he evil?
No, I mean
He's kind of drunk.
this is a weird kind of interrogation.
Yeah, he was offering shelter.
You just got 9 people following you for fun.
You
It's
guys
a game.
seem to really like the beer. I just
It's
wanted to
good.
show
It
you
was
my-
good beer. I really like
It's sort
beer.
of like a game. It's sort of like
Choose
spin
beer.
the bottle,
I feel
right?
like- I
We
feel
figure
like
out
it's
who's
good.
evil and who's
It's
good.
just
Sometimes
like
you're
a
friends with
friend
evil
of
people.
friends.
It happens. It's a fun game.
Are any of you evil?
I don't think so.
Are we?
I'm not. I mean.
Not that I know of.
I would like
it's
to see
probably
your-
good. Evil people don't really do well in this city
Oh, that's good.
Oh really? Why would that be?
because they get killed. So
Wonderful.
Let that be a lesson to you
Moving
evildoers.
on.
Sounds like a great city.
Alright guys,
So
we
he
just get
walks-
this brewery going.
yeah, he just walks down into the basement. He has some really big kegs. He has some alchemist equipment, a few like alembics and like brewing equipment and whatever. And he just kind of says like, yeah, I just make beer and potions in my spare time.
Beer, glory.
You know, that's actually where I learned to like brewing beer. Was at the academy back in Rockhope.
Oh, you from Rockhope, eh?
Yeah.
We just came from.
As a wonderful toast
It's a
to
good.
you sharing your wonderful brewery and your bar with us. Allow me to play you a song on the bagpipes.
Sure. Yeah, we'll
This is
take a
so
performance up in the bar if you want.
I cast silence.
I'm gonna whip out my lute.
Passionate.
I'm gonna.
If
well,
I go upstairs though, it won't work anymore.
if she pulls out her bagpipes, I'm gonna pull out my lute.
I can cast silence
Yeah,
too.
you guys can just have a
Can
little.
I ask you that
There's
you're having a
vision.
stronger brew laying around that you don't
Play
usually give to the
with that here.
customers? I'm looking for the good
Yeah,
stuff.
you
I
got
haven't
like
been drunk
any of
in
that
like over a month.
special? Now that we're like down in the basement, having a jam session,
Basement,
and
you're
we're
really
chilling out.
experimenting a bit with like potions.
What
If you
kind of
want to try
potion?
some of those.
Booze? Like, what does it do?
Well, I mean, there's the basics. I got like a healing potion, and
It's not gonna do
It's not gonna get us drunk.
I'm trying to get.
Hey Neon,
I'm trying to
welcome
get.
back.
I'm trying to
Trying to
get
get
fucked up.
swift.
Do you need a test subject?
I haven't been to a city in over a
Is
month.
he-
Or do you have any other sort of
I'm
intoxicants?
going.
I'm down for
Oh.
any other
I'd like to
kind
try
of
it.
intoxicants.
try a potion.
Yeah, I'll do something in return.
Yeah, I've actually,
Silence.
Oh, I wish I had service down here. I would have looked up that.
I've actually got this new brew. It's supposed to turn you into like a cloud or something.
What the hell?
Yeah, yeah.
I read it in a book. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's
That's cool. I mean, I can turn into animals too,
It's a
so.
hard pass from me.
That's not.
Yeah, let
So,
me not turn into clouds.
So he actually has this little bottle on the shelf behind him, and he pulls it out, and inside you see just like
Would you?
gas
How far away?
swirling around in the bottle, and when he uncorks it, it just kind of like he just kind of swirls it around, and it just does a little vortex, and it's just like you can try it out if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, you're gonna turn into a gas though,
I can
right?
turn into an animal.
my
I don't
God.
know.
Yeah.
What's that any different than
So
cloud?
you can drink
I'm
it.
kind of curious to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious too. I will drink it.
Yeah. So
This
you
is how
can
we die.
you down the whole thing,
Not
and
even with hands.
when you drink it, the gas actually pours like water down your throat, and as it hits the back of your throat, your body dissolves,
Oh
Oh
god.
my goodness.
and it actually works its way down and
Trippy.
up your throat, and eventually you're just like a cloud of gas.
Oh my god.
Is this,
badass.
is this like
Pretty badass,
accidentally a
guys.
cloud? Like
Yeah, but like,
potions
what
with
can you
water?
do as a cloud of
Can
gas?
she
Is this like
talk,
accidentally a
or-
potion?
Yeah, is
with
she like a
water or
playable
something?
character?
It's gaseous form.
Theseus
Can she
form.
So
talk?
wait, is she conscious?
Oh yeah.
She can talk and everything.
Am I a
You can
badass
float
cloud?
around. You're kind of just floating around.
So
And she
she's-
feels a
Through
conscious
walls?
thing of
So
gas.
she's a sentient
Can I go
being.
through walls?
You can try.
I mean, you're a gas.
I don't really know what it does. Like, I read it in a book and it's supposed to make into a cloud.
When does it stop?
Yeah, when does she go back to not being a cloud?
Now you can choose to not be a cloud.
You just choose that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill as a cloud for a while.
Alright,
See
I
what
mean-
happens.
Hey, if you get the choice to not be a cloud, from being a cloud, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a win-win.
Some of them sick fat clouds, bruh.
Oh, thank you, Neon. That's
I'm mad
awesome.
high.
Yeah. So you can stay like that for up to an
Thanks,
hour if you want.
Neon.
Okay.
Don't stay up too late though. Make sure you go get some rest because we will be here in the morning as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm selling them if you want to buy them. It seems to work. So I got the formula right. That's a positive. I'm also working on another one. If you want to try that one.
What is it?
What's that one do?
It's supposed to like you can like move really fast, like you think really fast. It's like it just it speeds you up.
Oh man, I have to get up one dexterity.
So it's Adderall.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know what that is.
Can I just say, can I get some more ale?
Craig wants to try.
Yeah, they have it upstairs if you want.
Alright, I
so-
go upstairs to go drink in silence.
Alright, I'll
Hey
join
guys,
you.
would anyone else like to maybe go
And on that
adventuring
note, I'm
in
gonna
the
go
city?
Yeah, let's go adventuring in the city.
Wait, before we go, can Craig try the potion?
Yeah, I want to try.
Alright,
the
try the
potion. I get
potion.
up one dexterity.
We're getting
Okay,
good.
yeah. So he pulls out this potion, and it's a yellow brew, and it's got kind of like flecks of black in it, and they're just kind of swirling around a little bit.
Good luck.
And when he opens it, it stinks. It like reeks of sewage.
It smells incredible.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have a sense of smell.
You're a you're a dragonborn, right?
Yeah, dragonborn.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't. I mean, dragonborns are super rare, so yeah, you can down her if you want.
Sure.
Um,
Slam it.
Yeah, I'm a little less sure about this one, but you can try it. So as you drink it, you feel just a little lighter. You know, like you can just
Like a cloud.
like a cloud.
Hey, turn
Almost.
Almost.
You know, same base and everything. And the next second, you're out.
Oh, good.
You pass out.
Cool.
Do you die?
No, he just falls down on the floor.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
I go over and give him a couple good little fucking slaps on his face.
Okay. He's a dragonborn, so he's got big scales.
Yeah, yeah, so that's why I give him some good ones, you know?
Heal
Yeah.
his wounds.
Wake up.
It's not a wound. He's just kind of fainted.
Wake up, Craig!
He's very unconscious at this point. You just
Wake
get
up,
the
Craig!
worst side of everything. So
God
far
damn
in
it,
this
Craig!
campaign.
I'm just gonna keep slapping Craig.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
wait,
Wake up,
guys,
Craig!
wait. We could leave him here and take his money.
Whoa!
Never gave him his
Whoa!
Wow.
Maybe you guys
It
are
was just a
evil.
suggestion.
Whoa, Barney!
No. Let's do this to me.
I don't think Barney
It's a
should be holding on to the amulet anymore.
Yeah, I think we're taking Neon. I think we're taking our
No.
Yeah, I
Neon
think we should
back.
take that amulet.
Hi, Sunny. Yes, we're playing D&D. How are
She
you?
gave
I'm a
her
bard
both
named
a hot
Barty. You can't take the amulet from me.
Why not?
What up, Sonny?
You have to roll.
It was supposed to be for bed.
I
because
mean,
you
no,
had the
I'm
highest
just.
thing
Why
for it.
wouldn't you?
true.
Why won't you
Sharing
give
is
him
not
smear.
sharing.
another?
Because I'm holding
You
on
also
to it.
unfortunately cannot talk or carry or touch anything.
As a cloud?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So does she drop all of her items, or like
No, those also turn into.
cloud?
But anything else?
So
anything
we're down
after-
2 members.
You are a
No.
guess at this
Jane's
point.
still there.
Fine, I'll
She's just
uncloud me.
she's just a
She can't
gas.
talk.
So the cloud form just kind of sinks in on itself, and you come out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
As
unclouded. You unclouded
Jane.
yourself.
Oh!
Thanks.
Welcome back,
Wait,
Jane.
do you have any more of that
Not
cloud
unconscious.
stuff?
Yeah, no, I have a bunch.
I'll
Can we
take
have
one
some-
to hold
hold
on
on.
to.
Yeah,
I'll
can I
take
take
one
one
to
for
go.
later?
Yeah.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, that's
How about we play a little?
400 gold.
How about we play a little dice
Whoa,
game
whoa,
for
whoa,
it?
whoa! I
Wait,
thought
wait,
we
wait,
were
wait,
like.
wait, wait. I thought we
friends.
were. Yeah, I thought we were friends.
I mean,
That was a test.
How about we play a little dice game?
Oh,
for
yeah.
to
but-
make money. The
Well,
ingredients are
here's
expensive.
the thing though. We could test it a little more, cause you know, just because it works for her. Like, what are you, Jane?
I'm just gonna say I will pay $400.
No, Jane,
Hold
what
on.
are you?
I was a cloud.
No. What type of species
What
are
race?
you?
Wood elf druid.
See, she's a wood elf druid. So you know what that does to a wood elf druid, but I'm a half elf. You don't know what it does to me.
I mean, it seemed to work really well.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm just gonna sell it like that.
But here's the thing.
I will pay
You don't
400
know.
please.
You need to do more testing because here's
You
what
don't have
happens.
400.
But here's what happens. If it goes horribly wrong, right?
200.
People are gonna come back
Some of my
looking
gold
for their
from the
money
wild thing.
Absolutely.
plus some. So if you let us run a few more
Can I
tests
have
on other races,
400 of my
so you
gold so I
know
can buy
it's
the cloud
completely
potion?
safe. Free of charge. We won't charge you anything.
You don't have 400 because
Roll,
I'm still carrying the bag, though.
what's
we
the
have,
Hawkeye's carrying
we
the
have
bag.
2012 divided among 8 of us.
It's persuasion, I
Can I
believe?
get cloud?
Yeah,
roll persuasion.
Oh, +9. Is it
Sorry,
a 20, right?
I have things
Plus
I need to buy.
+9.
That's fair.
+9.
+9. +9. Good luck.
Alright, sure.
Okay, it's a 20, right? Oh, it's 20.
Well, do you want me to? I'll leave it
So
up to
what's
you.
16 + 9?
25.
25.
I can give you one more. I mean,
Where's those lights?
but in that case, I want the dragon boy to try it.
He's passed out.
He's passed out. You can't try anything
When he
else.
wakes up. I mean,
Alright.
that's a rare species.
Alright, I'll hold on to it for him for now.
That'll work.
Okay. Thank you.
As far as
You're welcome.
purchasing something, though, what's your feeling about playing a little game of chance? And if you win, you will win 500 gold.
Listen,
But if I win,
No, I couldn't
I'm not-
do anything.
that's stupid.
But I didn't die.
Pappy's a betting man.
A betting man?
It's just who he is.
Fun.
He likes to fucking gamble. He
I mean, I
makes
know
some,
some people that like.
Alright,
he makes some
good night,
pretty
Sonny.
bad gambles.
So I'm still upstairs. Right?
I've
Yeah.
lost a lot of money gambling.
Peace, Sonny.
I didn't. I keep
I've lost
buying
more
it.
than I've won.
Alright. Does everyone?
You're upstairs with me, right? So we're not
Does
talking.
anyone else want to buy a potion?
I don't have any money.
I'm unconscious.
What are you talking
You are
about?
unconscious. You guys have to drag him
What
up
do
the
you mean?
stairs.
You have part of his money that you, or part of the group money that you could use, which
There
is
you go.
however much.
No, I don't.
I have a grand.
So
he has a grand.
between the two of
I
us,
already
I did out the math. We end up getting.
But don't you, wait, you automatically have 200 gold though.
Yeah, but it's 400.
Well, someone else
Guys, so
can maybe-
listen, because
I
this
already
is I'm trying to explain to you the money situation. If we divvy it up, you get $251.50 each.
At the end.
So if you want me to give you your $250 now, you can use the additional 200 you were given to buy that.
Wait, did somebody already get the cloud potion though? Over there?
But then
I have
you're going
one.
out of money.
Yeah, then why do we need
But here's the thing, I only have one. That means I can give it to whoever, you know, we only have one.
But she's turned into a
I sell healing potions for 200 if you want one.
I will take one of those.
Okay.
Then you can't get the one.
Man,
So who's gonna give
big
Jane
spenders
the-
over
So Jane,
here.
you
No,
need-
he's buying healing potions instead.
how much is it?
Jane.
200, which she already has.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So we still have the money.
So I have 9 thingies. and a
Does
key.
anyone else want to buy one? Because they
Yeah,
will
I'll buy
give you
one.
your portion. Okay.
Well, I mean,
you
we're
want one.
upstairs right now, so definitely.
So,
can't.
Yeah,
so
we're-
a healing
Well, no,
potion
no, I
is
know, but
when you
what's
drink
the
it,
name?
you
Give
get
it.
4d4
more,
plus
the other half.
4
For his
health.
part.
Pretty good.
Thank
And
you.
it's a bonus action to chug it.
You're supposed to pass that down, Maggie.
Thank
So
you.
it's 44 plus.
Oh,
Plus
sorry.
4.
And
So you also buy
Pass
one?
it to you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Pass it down.
To be fair.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't know.
Well,
I
my
was
password
hammering
is
on it
two.
for a while. as
There's
well.
no-
I'll be
Alright,
honest.
so
Does anyone want some?
what do you guys want to do? I'm not going to guide you anywhere.
Does anybody
Hasn't
want
made
to
it.
You can chill with,
crackers?
what's his name?
I don't think I forgot the name.
So what is
I mean, you
Smeed's
can
plan?
chill with Smeed if you want.
What is Smeed's plan?
Smeed's plan is, I'm staying in the city. I bought a little hovel on the edge,
So it is a one-way trip.
and I'm setting up business. My wife and kids are moving in a couple months. They're coming with a big group later on, and
Would you like it to make them teeth? No, I'm just kidding. Nope. I'm joking, I'm
we're
joking.
sticking around.
So you're staying, huh?
Well, yeah, that was the plan.
Alright.
So
I'm really thankful, you guys. By the way, like drinks are on me.
Yeah, because he doesn't plan on
wait, so as far as the money goes,
anything like
you
that.
said there's one gold.
I really appreciate.
How do we
I really
split that
appreciate
up?
you giving me Humpy as well.
Didn't say no.
You get Humpy. You didn't say no.
With magic, I will say that.
So,
Yeah, Smeed, I really appreciate you giving me Humpy as well as Hopcock back
You
there.
can melt the metal.
Those were really nice gestures of you.
What?
Yeah.
It was really nice of you to give me Humpy as well as Hopcock back
yeah, it was
there.
nice of you to give them
Really
candles.
nice of us to give
Alright, listen, y'all. Listen.
You don't remember that?
No, I returned the candles.
Are you already done with that?
What? I mean, Humpy's right outside.
No,
Who was that?
I took
You
all
promised me.
camels.
You promised me.
But you
Humpy.
sold them?
This means we have to go back
No,
and steal our
I rented
camels.
them.
From who?
All right.
Some people
Here's
back at the mountain home.
Yeah, but how the camels just like walk back?
Well, yeah, I mean they're transport camels.
I mean, there probably is an outpost here.
Moore
as
has
well,
a suggestion.
Oh,
Yeah?
yeah.
What's up, Dom?
Dom.
Sure.
First of all, it's
Domino's.
not Dom.
What do you gotta deliver?
Domino's delivers. So we have one gold brick, right?
No.
We have a bunch of gold bricks.
There's a couple.
And they're not even. There's not 8 of them.
No.
We can't split them up.
You can split them with magic. I will allow that.
Jane has melt metal, or what's it called?
Heat metal.
Heat metal. So we should melt down all of those, split it evenly, and
Wait, Tamor just he just said we could do it with magic.
Yeah, that is magic. That is the way in which he will do
Oh.
it.
Oh.
Okay.
So
You can.
So
We
let's
already
do
knew
it
we could
and
split
split
up the
it
money
to
though.
So
and
they
I'm
need
gonna
your
fry
bag.
it off.
Your bag's the bag from bar goals, gold bars.
You're,
No, they
you're
need
done.
yours because they need actual
they-
like, coins.
Well,
No, no, that's what they're saying. They're gonna
Let's do
split
it as
up
a
the
group.
gold bars.
we're
They
splitting
heat it all
up
up.
both the bags. Through various
I mean, you
magical
are an
methods.
adventuring
All
party.
right, so who am I giving it to?
Yeah.
So
So are we splitting up
everyone
the money
is
right
getting
now?
their gold. Yes.
Is that what's happening right now? We're splitting up the money?
Yes.
Yeah, we can split the money.
Alright, so who are we giving it to split the gold bars up?
Jane.
Jane,
Alright.
it doesn't really matter.
Give
It
the gold
doesn't-
bars. I'll start counting the money.
Guys, it really doesn't matter. It just happens.
All right,
And
it
then
happens.
everyone gets their money.
Look,
Alright,
we
so
have to
everyone-
go through. a
Everyone gets
10-minute process.
251 bucks.
Okay.
My goodness.
Is
Wow.
Is that an American
So we all should
dollars,
be
or
at
is that in,
$451.50.
Unless you spent money.
Except Jenny, who's at $251.
We started with 200 gold, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the currency like gold coins or
Freedom dollars.
There's a gold, silver,
American dollar
copper.
bills?
Well, we can say
251 gold, 5
6
silver,
weeks journey.
Can I buy one more cup?
So it's 251.
Yeah.
And we
Yes.
definitely can't make it with you.
and 5 silver.
He has a bunch.
The great
got
part.
camels?
Nobody.
Oh, I thought
Alright.
that's what you just said.
What time is it?
It's nighttime.
We
It's
should probably get a rum.
It's 2 o'clock.
The great party would like to go around the town. Would someone like to adventure with her?
Sure.
Let's go to the door.
Raise your hand if
I
you'd
want
like
to
to
go
come
to
with
the.
me.
I want to go to the door.
Yeah, I want to go to that door.
That would be the time to
We
go.
already do that.
Especially at this
Well,
time.
you
of
venture
night,
out town, you go to the
it's clear
door.
streets,
No,
so-
no, that's what I mean by adventuring outside. I'm
Then fuck
implying
yes,
that we're all
I
going
would.
to the door.
Let's go to that door.
Are we all going to the door?
Everyone going to the door?
Yeah.
We're all
To
going
the
to the door.
All right. So, as you walk out of the tavern, you notice that the streets are still full of people.
Shit, we have to go when the streets are empty.
It is a city that never sleeps. You can assume that.
It's got to sleep.
People are
somewhere.
always moving. in this,
What if we
Tell us
just
to go.
wait? What if we create a reason for it to be empty?
However,
fire.
as you move towards the edge of the city, the southern wall,
Ooh, that's where we need to go.
most of the scaffolding, you surmise that they're homes for people. So people live there, and as you walk past, you notice that the homes are more silent at night. As you move towards the edge of the city, the noise kind of dies down a little bit.
Is there anyone on the street?
So you can spend some time searching for
The door?
the door, if you'd like.
Yes.
Let's do that first.
I want to find the scorpion tail door.
Okay. Some investigation rolls.
Alright.
I'll give you the amulet now.
With disadvantage,
I'm still in
Why?
commerce, right?
because it's nighttime. It's very dark.
So I'll put the amulet on and I'll roll investigation.
And you get a +1.
Are we
Can
all
I get
rolling
the amulet?
investigate?
You can all-
Okay,
Even me?
Yeah.
Oh,
19.
Oh no, you're still
19.
asleep. Sorry.
So
By the way,
wait.
you guys have to get him like a room or something. Just in the future.
I got 13.
Oh.
10.
You'll be fine. So we roll twice and whatever the
The
worst.
lower.
Yeah, so you have to roll again.
No, I rolled 14
you-
and 17. So I got a 14
I got
plus
1.
4 plus 5.
You get lost in the city.
No, he didn't
Do
roll.
I really?
He didn't
Yeah,
roll a 1.
unfortunately.
He didn't roll a 1.
Did you roll a natural 1?
No, he didn't.
No.
He rolled a 6
No,
plus 5.
yeah, but I did a 1 before that.
Yeah.
Oh, so that
12.
still would have been...
No, it wasn't
Six.
It's not perception. It's investigation, right?
Investigation. But you rolled a natural. You rolled like a 1 on the dice,
Yeah,
right?
he did roll 1 on the dice.
So you somehow get split from the party and get lost.
So am I out?
You're just lost.
You're lost.
Alright, for now.
Yeah.
You're just wandering on
What
your
can
own.
I do? Can I go get like?
You can still keep trying to find that door.
I just keep drinking ales.
If you want.
Well, you're wandering
you
the
can look at
streets.
door if you want.
No, I decide to just go bar hopping wherever I find a bar. I go. Dude.
Okay.
All right.
That's very in character for you. I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration for that.
Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing.
Yes.
You can use it at any point to get advantage on a roll.
Yeah, basically, we just gave you a +1 on any roll at any point.
Awesome.
You can put it down anything.
There's a little marker for inspiration.
Oh, and I'm also while I'm drinking, I keep asking if there's any places I can gamble.
Right.
There's plenty of places to gamble in the city.
Okay,
And
so
I'm doing that too.
moving on.
Yeah. So what was the highest roll? I'm gonna have to go around here.
Oh, I didn't roll.
He has a 19. I have a 12.
That's the highest. I got a 10.
I got 11. I mean, I got 13.
Okay.
14.
My character just got lost.
So wandering through the city,
He's just throwing
was the rogue one who got the 19?
Yes.
Okay. You, after about 2 hours of looking, it is now
Brian.
midnight. It is the darkest part of the night. It is freezing, and you finally find the door with a tiny little scorpion tail painted in the bottom right-hand corner of the door.
Wow, that is real conspicuous.
Alright, someone
Or
say the thing.
inconspicuous. Which one is the one where it's not facing? Yeah.
Yeah, the streets are empty, so.
We knock.
Pour venom in my ale.
Okay. And about 30 seconds pass before the door opens, just a little bit, and you hear a voice. I'll try to imitate it.
Uh-oh.
Do I have the?
Is this going to be
Oh my goodness, I'm so well prepared.
We're professionals here
Yeah, here we go.
at 2 a.m.
The hell you want?
It's 2 a.m.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, what do we want, guys?
We were sent by a friend.
We want some ale? Poison it.
Who?
A young man traveling with a group of soldiers.
How many?
Originally there were 24, but when we ran into them there were only 16.
8?
No, there were
8.
eight.
There were only 8.
There were 5 able men.
8?
3 injured.
Yes.
We
Unfortunately.
helped them.
We helped them and healed them, and they sent us here.
Alright. He shuts the door back in your face. And you hear some shuffling behind it.
Please unlock it.
And you hear some locks going. And he opens the door. And inside there's just a kind of bare room with just a stone table in the middle. And some 8 chairs sat around, along with benches lining the sides.
I'm not here, right?
No.
Who's carrying
Oh.
Craig's body?
We left Craig behind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Craig's back at the bar.
We have
and
2
he's
people
bar
missing.
Right. So there's only 6 of us.
Oh, and also while I'm bar hopping, I used my rustic charm to find a cheap tavern
Okay.
for everyone to stay at.
Oh,
I'm
Aww.
what a pal.
I'm gonna have you roll. Let's roll charisma. Just a charisma check.
But I have my
No,
rustic.
no, I know, but this is.
Dang.
Or would it be charisma? What would luck be? Wisdom. Let's do wisdom.
It would be wisdom.
Yeah.
So it would be whatever plus that.
+2. Ooh.
I use this
Your
one.
modifiers are not good, my friend.
No, they're the other way around.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
7.
7. So you managed to lose 30 gold.
Without anything?
What's that?
So he doesn't
Without
get anything for it?
acquiring anything?
No, you mean gambling.
Oh, for gambling?
Yeah. You lose 30 gold gambling.
But do I find a cheap
Yeah,
tavern?
you do.
Oh, okay, alright, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We have a
I want you to roll a d20
Am I
constitution as well.
Assume you're drunk.
You're a drunk.
Alright, so you guys can walk into the room if you want. There doesn't seem to be anyone else there. You don't see anyone.
Would you like to go first?
Not really, no.
Would anyone else like to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, Jane goes first, and I follow second.
Okay. So there's no one in here. It's very dimly lit. There's a single candle on the circular table in the middle of this room.
Can I light little like fireball things?
No, it'll blow us up.
No, I can hold a little flame.
Yeah, you can do that.
Which one is
Oh, wait. Does anyone have a random object? So you don't waste any spells. I have this thing, a cantrip, that I can use as many times as I
I
want.
have incense.
View with light.
Light.
What'd you roll, Marcus?
Natural 20.
Tinderbox.
Oh, you roll a natural 20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you wake up feeling amazing from that drink, and I'm gonna give you +1 on your next ability check.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
but everyone's missing.
I'm still at the bar.
Yes.
We're great friends.
Does anyone have a random item that they don't care about losing?
I mean,
I'll
I can
give
just
you an
hold on to it
incense.
until I attack someone with it.
I'll give you a stick.
Yeah, you can hold on to it.
Yeah.
And you can also dispel it.
Yeah, I got a staff.
Yeah,
Snuff
I'll
it
just
out.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Candles.
use a light on his staff.
Oh, you have candles?
Okay.
Alright, well,
Alright, so just a bunch of lights go off in the room. It's super bright in here right now. You've walked past the room and you hear a voice behind you like, "Whoa, guys, come on!
we're so excited.
This is supposed to be like a secret meeting. Come on!"
Oh, okay.
Not the same voice you heard before.
I'll turn the light off.
Come on, we're supposed to be friends, right?
Yeah.
You come here like looking to join the Venom Drinkers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah!
We already are the Venom.
Turning around, you see a human, very nicely dressed human. He's just kind of cheerful and jovial, very lean. Yeah.
Hello, I'm the Great Bard. Sorry, I can't do it. Hello, my name is the Great Bard. Maggie Lou Bardwin the 33rd. You probably heard of me. It's perfectly fine. Hello. That's all I wanted to
can't say I have, but
Well, you have now.
nice to meet you. Yeah. So you're all here to join the Venom Drinkers, right? That's why you're here, right?
Hell yeah, bruh.
Yes.
Me and my buddy who's currently not here.
I'm gonna have you roll bluff on that.
Hell yeah, bruh.
Wait, do I have to roll bluff too?
No, I'm
I
just
used
the
to have
one.
him roll.
I'm just the one who's idiotically just yelled out. Hell yeah, bruh. Wait, what am I rolling?
Bluff.
Oh, you guys get to join a game?
Well, I did say for me and my buddy who's not here. I got you in.
Wait, what is bluff?
Yeah, what is
Deception.
bluff?
Is it deception?
It's not.
Deception.
Oh, deception.
Yes, deception. Oh, sorry, deception.
Thank you.
I'm thinking.
God.
Oh, you should have let me do it. I have a +9.
I have
Roll.
I have a +5, so.
Natural 1.
I came to.
You somehow managed to pick up and just be like, "Whoa, I hope he didn't notice that." So he's just like,
Yes.
"Okay, so you're definitely not here to join the Venom Drinkers, are you?" Who told you about us? Because that's the secret code.
A
No
little
one-
kid, someone with a group of soldiers in the middle of the desert who we helped.
Right. No, the little gnome, the guy who's at the door.
No, this was a guy.
No. He told me that
Oh.
you guys. Yeah. So.
But we might
were
wanna
they
join?
okay? Were they just split up or?
No.
No, 16 of them are dead.
Here's the
think
thing.
they were
I should let me handle this.
You sure?
Here's what happened. We helped them and we healed them and we did what we could for them. The ones we met are probably fine, but they may have had a bad encounter on their way out in the west with some undead, and it may not have gone very well.
And she tried to heal 3 of them, but it didn't help.
Well, it did help. They were not bleeding anymore. Jane, you don't know what you're talking about. You weren't there.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah, but they're okay now. But the survivors are okay now.
Bless you.
All right.
And they sent us to you.
Have you talked to anyone else in the city so far?
Just
We talked to
dude at the
someone
bar.
who puts
the wife
venom
and husband.
in
In drinks?
ale.
That's not true.
And
That is
Steve.
not true at all. We haven't talked to anyone.
Yeah, we did.
No, we totally talked
No, we talked to nobody.
We
Alright.
wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
How much longer do you think?
Dude, I'm trying to get this moving. I can shut it down like right here if you want, but
We may want to shut it down here because it's already 2 a.m.
We talked to nobody.
Give us like a half hour.
They're talking about when we were outside the
half
city.
hour.
Conclusive? Yeah.
Conclusive half hour.
What does that even mean?
I would say conclude in like 5 minutes. We're just gonna cut it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I'm sorry.
We definitely join a gang.
We definitely joined a gang.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Woo!
We abandoned the adventuring lives to join the
Frick the
game.
government!
Alright, no, I continue
I
to
get hot
hop from
coffee,
tavern
right?
to tavern, and I gamble some more and try to find a way.
You are stuck in the city though.
No,
Because
I'm gonna
there's
find
no way to
Hotcock
leave.
and definitely get him into that gang.
No, but I'm bar hopping. I go to another tavern, I gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you joined the
Yeah,
gang
just that
after.
one evening. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can continue to bar hop another
I didn't
time.
get to
Just,
gamble
you know,
at
you
all.
also joined a gang without knowing.
That's all I wanted to do was gamble.
That one fight took so long.
Yeah, it did. How many more fights did you have planned?
Planned, I had like 4.
Here's an important
I could
question.
have skipped all of them.
You were really ambitious.
I had so many puzzles planned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
many
I remember you
puzzles.
saying you wanted puzzles. We need to do a single puzzle.
We'll figure it out. You know what?
We need to do a single fucking puzzle.
At least 8 of
Oh,
us.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot.
Thank you for trying and putting so
It
much
was so
effort into
fun.
it. This was
Yeah,
really
we started
fun.
with your first
I'm
D&D
looking forward
I had
to
a lot.
actually having you as a DM.
We're very bad
That's the
at
important
making
thing is
quick
it's fun.
decisions.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
who
we're supposed to
plays
start a
it.
second campaign at some point.
Save
No,
that
I
stuff
know.
for
God.
Yeah.
I might
Now
play
you
this
learned never to
character.
play with me because I always play the obnoxious
Yeah.
character.
He's
Domino's delivers.
Huh?
Usually the
skills are
bard.
just fucking
Not
great.
always a bard, just obnoxious in general. If I'm not annoying people, I'm annoying people and people don't want me to kill.
Good job, guys. That's a wrap.
We join a gang, guys.